Well, it is the one, the only. It's your boy Magnus. It is Sunday. You know what that means. It is time for a total collective of all of America right now, outside of Kansas City, Missouri, that will be collectively waiting for the Buffalo Bills, now America's team, to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. But we ain't talk about that today. We got some things that we want to talk about. We want certain things that we want to chop it up with you guys. And for a certain somebody like Nyght Ryder, I want to talk about his kids that's now in the Atlanta Braves you know, farm system. Right. Got to get all that stuff out, man. I'm telling you, that dude been doing some work down there, man. You can't tell me them dudes don't look like his kids. But it's Sunday again. You know what that means. It's your boy Magnus with the Regulators Podcast. And above my head, it is Ant, who is normally on location going to all these games. He must have got that stimmy check. I knew you was at the inauguration, Ant. I saw you, Ant.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. If I was there, he wouldn't have made it out.
Wow.
I said it. I said it.
Uh-oh. Well, I think it canceled, y'all. That's it. That's the new mark.
Yeah, like he did TikTok. Guess where it's at?
Yeah,
it's
right.
Back. It's back.
Oh yeah, 24 hours. It was down for 24 hours.
Yeah, right.
Hey man, listen. You can't even be disappointed anymore. You know, it's just like, hey, I told you so. That's all. So if you about to get thrown over that wall or whatever, it's like I told you so.
We tried to told everybody that this shit was gonna happen, and they didn't want to believe nobody.
Get ready for those black jobs. Get ready for those black jobs till they connect all the Hispanics up.
Yeah, exactly. His aunt was there with a bowl of fried okra.
Hey,
Jerome started early, man.
Early, bro. That is early.
He coming to punches early.
The big Ant is canceled now. I know. Hold on. Let me see if Andrew G was first, man. Hold on. Oh, sorry, Andrew. Coming in at 9:59 is Sherman Wood with the pole position. Oh man, Andrew, I'm sorry, brother, but anyway.
Damn it, Andrew.
Yeah, right. Andrew was smoking again. You know how it is. That fresh green came in. Anyway, so above my head again, we have Coach who is going to kill my dreams again, just like he did last week. All depends on
what I do.
When it comes to these to these dreams for my team, Coach, I know you're going to kill my dreams. So it's just a matter of time. I've come to terms with it, man.
Listen. I was down in Atlanta all last week, right? Couldn't get nothing done. Goddamn.
It's too cold.
No, motherfucker. That Magnus. I'm disappointed. They talk about
what?
Closing the streets down and you can drive on the streets. How you gonna close the street down on half?
Weren't y'all sliding? Weren't y'all sliding down
there? Hold on. Now, these niggas cannot drive when it's dry outside. You expect these niggas to drive when it's wet?
Madness.
Whoa.
Listen.
Whoa.
Shut up.
Oh.
Pause.
Listen. I can see Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning. I'm cool with that. But damn, the roads were fine. But I liked it because the traffic was nice. Traffic on the highway was nice. I was getting the point A.
Nobody out there, man.
Wasn't nobody out there.
Nobody.
Everybody in the ditch.
Hey, you know it's bad when you see a Walmart closed.
Whoa.
When you see a Walmart closed, you notice.
Wait.
I called up the lady.
Hold on, Coach. The Walmart was closed. Was it due to DEI? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back to
the
America.
My thing, like I said, when you see a Walmart and a McDonald's closed at the same time, something's wrong.
Oh God, man,
something's wrong.
I got a joke. I got a joke about it, man. But so let's go to the elites. Obviously, Sherman Wood at 9:59 a.m. was here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like that, man. He came in. See, that's what the thing is like. You got to go out. You got to want it. Andrew G, he's been in a pole position. Then he started getting a little lazy. And it was like, you know what? I'm just going to,
Hey, Sherman Wood was messing with Miss Purdy. He had that wood on.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus. We got Deshaun Carswell. We got King Treyway, and coming up in fourth, like he's not even on the podium, is Andrew G. There we go. He's not even on the podium.
Only in a horse race.
Oh, was it place? What do they call that? Place?
No, that was show.
That's show. That's what it is. We got Jerome 6ix9ine, who will be coming on to speak about potential free agents, some schematic fits and things of that nature. He got a lot of stuff he got to get off his chest. Okay, we got GA Texas Boy, we got the Nathan Floyd King Treyway, we got the X-Man Xavier Littman, we got the Miss Sonia Powell. I hope you're throwing out Miss Sonia. I'm sorry, not Miss Sonia Powell. I was talking about Miss Sonia Powell. It's Miss Pamela Johnson. I think she's on a boat somewhere. And speaking of boats, now speaking of boats, okay, there's supposed to be a certain get together between a certain somebody, Maggie, okay, and her partner in crime, who will remain nameless because he's late and stuff like that. So they're going on a boat ride.
You call him JD Knight Rider?
JD Knight.
JD Knight Rider.
Yeah, JD Knight Rider. That's right. Yes, they're going on a boat ride, and they're going on a cruise rather, and they would like for y'all to come along if possible. I think Big Will might be there. So if y'all want to celebrate and get drunk and act all indignant and fall off the boat, y'all go on ahead. Okay? Less space here at AFN if y'all happen to fall off that boat. Stay away from the the edge.
Just hope you can get back into the country. He told you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Customs. America.
Just bring your folding chairs.
You sure you ain't from Haiti?
Dominican Republic, if you're Knight Rider, they'll drop you.
You're a long way from home, boy.
Hey man, I know Ant is like drop them off in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and they never coming back. We got
party all the time, like Eddie Murphy.
I ain't even touching that one. Now we got the Miss Sonia Howell. Oh, Andrew G said he is. We got some controversy. Andrew G said stop the steal. He said okay. We got Steph Model TV 23. D Coleman said, what's up, y'all? Hey, coach, no disrespect. You two seasoned to be disappearing like that. Thought you went to the upper room.
Huh?
He's talking about
whoa.
I think you talking about yesterday. You talking about yesterday.
No, I wasn't gonna do anything. I just got back.
He said you too seasoned. He said you too seasoned.
Dang. Everybody taking shots.
You know how bad I gotta be? You know how bad I gotta be, coach? And people like if you end up like taking one day off, like people think you're dead.
I was gone for 2 days. I didn't do Friday show, I didn't do a Saturday show. Everybody else knew.
We all knew.
The people who's important knew.
Oh God. Sorry, D. Coleman.
Shots fired.
Damn, sorry, D. Coleman.
No, man. No, I just got back, so I couldn't do anything.
Okay, so coach just got back from his hiatus down in the A. He had to go pick up some packs down there, to sell up there in Seattle. Oh, wait, you're in Seattle, right?
Whoa, what?
You don't move them packs, coach?
Yeah.
Coach, I know you moved them rigs, so I thought you moved them packs, coach. Okay.
I was in first class. I was in first class on the airplane.
Wait. You went first class?
Yeah.
Wait. Whoa. What flight did you take?
Alaska.
Okay. Now we going.
What flight did I take? What?
No, the airline. What airline you took?
Alaska. Alaska Airline.
What is Alaska? What's Alaska
Airline?
Coach, I don't know what Alaska Airline is. That's like Frontier. I don't know what that is.
I ain't flying on Frontier. No, Alaska Airline is the main hub out of Washington, out of Seattle.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, guys? The more you know. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I ain't never seen no Alaska airline and no New York coach.
Man,
Maybe Buffalo.
Hold on. Because you on a train.
Oh,
look at Maggie.
You said Frank Lucas?
Hold on.
Frank Lucas.
Hey, y'all
Moving that blue magic.
Hey, Magnus, can't no plane fly around y'all. They got to go around that city to get you. Ain't no plane coming to New York no more. He gonna get shot down.
Oh yeah.
No, but
all right, hold on.
Let's go everywhere. They go everywhere.
Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Let's see. Miss Pamela John says, "I was prayer all the way, driven from home to work. Us healthcare workers should get yeah. Hazardous pay for healthcare workers. Well, let's see what's gonna happen under the new America. Anyway, we got Nathan Floyd.
You ain't getting nothing because they got rid of the health thing. We all fucked.
Coach, here come Coach Shattered Dreams Productions. Shattered Dreams.
We could be.
We got Blackberry. Talk about Yeet. Are you? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask where he's at because I know where he's at. He ain't got no business being there. So, exactly. Oh, Anthony said he was here 3 hours ago. Oh, stop the steal. Wait, hold on. Then Maggie said, I had said it earlier as well. Andrew slip. Oh. There's a lot of stuff going on.
I'm saying conflicted.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Maybe
just like in a certain thing back in November, conflicting.
Maybe Elon Musk has something to do with that.
Oh, hey, don't salute, Coach. Don't do that salute, Coach.
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that.
Here. Don't do that, man. All right, we got Clay. We got Clay Melton. That's my guy Clay. Let's see. We got who else is up in here? We got Lav. We got Lav S. We got who else? We got a lot of people in here this morning. We got Scotty Robinson. Oh, the X-Man said I delivered it. Hold on, don't be. I delivered to JFK Airport. They got Air Canada. See, I know about Air Canada, but you can't come on here publicly and say that I deliver. What do you deliver to JFK Airport, X-Man? That's what I want to know. That's what the people want to know. What do you deliver? We got Vincent Moore and apparently Maggie and Andrew G going back and forth to see who really came in first. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get down to it.
Think Maggie deleted his comment. Okay. What a movie.
All right. This is all for first place. This is all about first place here. So right off the bat, because I thought about this, and this has to do with a certain somebody up in Pittsburgh, right?
Not Justin.
Oh no, not Justin.
Yeah.
Raven. And it's like it's not about Justin Fields. It's not about a particular player. Let's just say that we had another underwhelming season this upcoming season. Now, you could put it any way you want, like whatever you're projecting us to be, post draft and once the free agents settle in and post June 1st, certain somebody may not be here, might be in Cleveland. Sorry, follow me on Twitter if you know what I'm talking about. Certain somebody might be in Cleveland. Yeah. We walk in your trap, we take over your trap. That dude. That dude. Okay.
Sir.
Would you trade for a top tier coach to coach your team? If you feel that you're pretty much you have the personnel in place and it's always been a coaching issue. Now, my question is like, and Coach, I'll start with you. The reason why I'm saying this is like, let's just say that maybe we got the wrong guy from the Rams. And there was a possibility to get Sean McVay. You know what I mean? Like certain things like that. Like I know we never really talk about like trading for a coach.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens.
Not a lot.
Parcells got traded.
Yeah.
Right. Bill Parcells got traded, and then
John Gruden got traded.
John Gruden got traded, and that resulted in the Super Bowl. And then wasn't the most famous one of all, a certain somebody, Mr. Belichick, got traded. I believe. Because he was on, I think he was on the Jets or something like that, and then he ended up with the Patriots. Or something like that. Something like that. But if it happened like that, he ended up getting 7 Super Bowls out of that though. So I'm sorry. So 5 or 6? How many he got?
6.
Brady got 7. He got 6.
6.
Okay.
6.
He got 6.
It was 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So knowing that the possibilities hit more than they don't, would you, coach, starting with you, would you trade, for a coach?
They gave up what?
Oh, for Sean let's say, well, who particularly would you like to coach this team?
Damn. I don't know. I never thought about that. I never thought about that. That's a tough question.
It's a tough question, right?
I didn't look at the what's called or much.
I know. I wanted to keep this under the radar, because I know I was going to hit you with that.
Well,
what's up, John?
A McVay would be a option. He would be an option.
Mm-hmm.
They say, who would I trade for? Who would I give up for him?
I think if it's McVay, then you would have to give up a 1, maybe.
You have to give up a 1. Yeah, you have to give up a 1. You wouldn't have to give up a 1, but that means you got to come. Yeah. You got to come correct this year. If you talk about next year,
that means you have to have the pieces in place.
Yeah, they have to be in place.
The pieces have to be in place. Yes, mm-hmm. and that's why I'm giving you this scenario, because offensively, I think that we have the pieces in place, and it shows that we got our quarterback. I don't care what anybody say. 3 games, whatever, man. The kid can play. Okay, so we're straight offensively. Now, when we go to defense, and if they draft for defense, this could actually turn out very well. Now, the only thing is, like I said, we just have to look at the coaching, because in terms of personnel, I think we're going to hit, and we're going to talk about somebody that could possibly fall to us in the draft. Coach, I'm just going to talk about this now. I know, like I said, we got to keep the juices flowing here, like what for AFN. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Don't do that, Ed. So again, I'm looking at particularly like a Sean McVay. The dude can coach, man. The way he has like those Rams like ready, and they seem like middle of the road, during the regular season, and then they always make the playoffs
at the end. Yes.
Right. Explode, and he knows how to draft too, because remember when they went for it that one year. Yeah, they went for it that one year. They traded all those picks, and they never really had a setback. They just re-upped like the following year. Once they've been very consistent. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. See, D. Coleman said, he said, hell, Sean Payton went for a 1. I think Denver did that.
Yeah. Denver did that. Yeah.
Yeah. Denver hit the reset button like that. They was like, okay, we're going to get rid of Russ. We're going to get our coach, and then let the pieces fall where they may. You believe in your coach. Now, can you imagine like this team coached by a Sean McVay?
And he's at home too?
Yeah. 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 So would you like, give up a 2026 1 for Sean McVay?
You would have to.
You would have to.
He's that type of commodity. Yeah. But you have to hit on your draft picks this year. You have to.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
You know what? He had his offense scoring very high.
It'll be at least like 30, 33 plus.
So teams will have to keep up.
Yeah.
Like the 2000.
But he'll have that defense humming too, because he knows how to find defensive minded coaches that know how to coach that defense too.
Yeah.
Right.
Say what you want, like Jared Verse, Braden Fitz. They know how to find Kitchens in the safety position. My God.
I wanted him.
Yeah, we talked about him.
Yeah.
Lord, man. Yeah. Kitchens and like I said, and he finds like this regular wide receivers that know how to get the job done. Tutu Atwell, DeMarcus Robinson. Don't sign those guys. Outside of the Rams, they ain't gonna do absolutely nothing. Todd Pinkston 2.0. Okay. Stay on the Rams, Tutu.
Now, would you do the same thing for just to pick up your question, would you do the same thing for Mike Tomlin?
No. Because the thing is, like, what Mike Tomlin reminds me of Bill Belichick, where your entire success is attributed to one quarterback.
True. Ben
Because
Roethlisberger.
Mike Tomlin is right. It was with Ben Roethlisberger, and that's
he was. Didn't he win the Super Bowl with somebody else too? O'Donnell or something like that? Or was that Bill Cowher?
No, that was Cowher. Cowher went to the Super Bowl with O'Donnell.
He only got one ring.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, they was consistent with Roethlisberger at quarterback, and ever since that he left, they've been trying to spin their wheels, and they couldn't quite get it yet. Defensively, they've been always on point, but offensively, Pittsburgh has been an absolute joke since Ben Roethlisberger left. They can't score at all. They cannot. So, having said that, see, Andrew G said he would trade a first and a third for Mike Tomlin. One thing I would say is, like, Mike Tomlin will have this team prepared.
That's what defense.
I'll say that. I'll say that they'll be prepared. But I don't know about ideally like anything outside of that. But then what'll be the difference between Mike Tomlin and old boy in Tampa? He's consistent too.
Oh, what's weird?
Here comes trouble.
Jesus.
Here comes trouble.
And what's funny?
Yo, Zay, what's up, man? I see you on Twitter like aggravating people.
What's going on, Zay? That's my boy.
Zay be aggravating.
Oh, let me introduce this guy that obviously he ain't in the truck no more.
This guy.
Yeah. Jay Uso over here. Come on here trying to steal my
Oh, man, Jay Uso.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's Jay Uso. Yeah. Blackberry. Yes. What's going on, brother? What's up, man?
Home team, what's going on with y'all, man?
You are tonight.
I ain't trying to disrupt nothing. I just want to come chime in, man. What's up with you, big
You are disruptive. That's what you do.
I just be me. What's up with you, Coach Chain? The coaches.
I'm okay.
Big Magnus. What's up, man?
Coach out here was traveling with Pax, man, from Atlanta to back to Washington on Alaska Airlines, because nobody looks at Alaska Airlines, man.
Gee.
You can travel, you have all the packs you want.
In on some of that. I thought he would have hit me up. Let me get in on some of that.
Nah, he got something in the truck. Dude, he got something in the truck, Blackberry.
Nah.
Everything. I came out for a specific reason. Everything closed.
D. Coleman said Blackberry like he about to drop a mean right wing promo.
Oh, what?
What? Right wing
political.
He talking about you.
All
right.
We're not doing that, D. Coleman. We're not doing that.
So Blackberry, let me ask you a question. I asked Coach the same question. Now, let's just say that we had an underwhelming 2025 season. Okay, whatever you may think that this team could be in terms of wins, we didn't quite get there yet. So it seems like the way the fan base been saying is like, well, we went from 7 wins and we went to 8 wins. Yay, we made progress. Okay, so if that's progress, the way things are going, then next year must be 9 wins. So let's just say that they got 9 wins. We went 9 and 8, missed the playoffs again. The personnel is in place. Okay. Would you trade for a top tier coach?
Fuck yes.
Team? Now, who in particular would you like? Hey, I like that dude.
Tough question, boy.
It is. You got to think about all 32 teams.
Because like Coach said, I haven't thought about it.
Right.
But if I'm being logical about it, it's not going to be somebody. It's probably not going to be somebody that's currently coaching in the NFL. If you think about it, I'm sad that Pete Carroll's off the table now, because I was hoping it probably could have been him, but he's off the market now.
He won't be there long. It's the Raiders.
Shit.
Well, it
He's gonna change
depends on
that team.
it depends on what kind of control they're gonna give him over there.
I
It
guarantee you,
depends.
he's gonna change that team.
I don't think and I'm with Coach on that because if you think about it, they gave Chucky they gave him the whole damn. They say, hey, it's your show. Whatever you want to do. They gave Chucky everything.
I guarantee you, Pete got the same thing.
Yeah,
He did the same thing in Seattle.
Yep, same exact thing.
So if he gonna be able to do pick and choose his players, his coaches, his this whole staff, all that.
Can I say something for y'all? Go. Can I say something real quick? Welcome back, Russell.
No, don't do that.
Watch.
Don't do that.
Watch.
Oh, you know what's funny? Like Russell Wilson actually did want to go to the Raiders. He preferred the Raiders as like his second team.
With Pete Carroll, watch.
I can see it. I can see it for a couple
I
years.
could see it. Yeah, I could.
They need a quarterback.
They need a quarterback. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And he's
and they will draft the quarterback this year. Yeah. Exactly.
Russell would,
and the thing is like that's if they'll draft the quarterback.
Oh my God.
They need to draft the quarterback.
No. Don't say this, Coach. Do not say that. Don't sit there and say Russell Wilson and Brock Bowers. He will be airmailing that ball over that man's head. You know it's true. Russ ain't that great, Coach.
Russell was dropping some dime, boy.
Listen, Brock
the crazy George Pickens.
Look, hold on. look how high Stetson was throwing the ball. What was Brock doing? Snatching.
Well, let me tell you something, Coach. You just killed my. Hold on, let me get to this thing.
Ding, ding,
Coach, the dream killer. Okay, so Terry Lloyd said Raheem is getting a lot of criticism. But what was said about Bill Belichick after losing in Cleveland and waiting 5 years for another head coaching job and starting with a losing season? Well, that's one thing for sure because that is true. Because one thing about Bill Belichick, he can't draft. Outside of Brady, you got Vrabel, you got Ty Law, but recently, what has he done since Brady left?
Go to North Carolina.
Oh my God!
These kids gotta play football for me. These football, yeah. That's what it is.
I mean, to go to North Carolina to get your teeth kicked in, and they still part of ACC, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Over under 4 wins for them this year.
For North Carolina?
Yeah.
They'll get over 8.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Who are they playing this year?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Who are they playing? Lincoln Tech?
No, let me just put it in context for you.
Okay.
Players. Think about for instance, Jackson State when Deion came there. They was garbage. That first year when Deion went there, they improved by 7 wins. A head coach of Bill Belichick's status would make players play harder.
But Coach, you're in the Carolinas. That means that you got to compete with Clemson.
Okay.
Getting these recruits.
You're gonna lose against Clemson.
You're gonna get killed against Clemson.
Hold on, let me tell you. Like I say,
okay.
How many wins they had? They're gonna get at least 8 wins this year. They're gonna lose against Clemson. They're gonna probably lose against Miami. Well, then again, Carson back there. I hope they lose. Anyway, that's no story.
not with that new Lambeau coach.
There's 4 games that I know they're gonna lose. Clemson, probably Florida State this year, Miami, probably Georgia Tech. Those 4. I'm not sure that their schedule look like this year. But think about other games. They play in middle nobody Tennessee and left Rock, Arkansas. They're gonna get 8 wins.
At left Rock.
Yeah, not Little Rock, but Left Rock. That's on the same side of Texas. That's Texas, Left Rock.
For those of y'all that don't know the geography, coaches told you where that school was in case you want to apply. But anyway, but going back to the whole thing though.
You don't need to have a problem to apply there.
So coach said like he really doesn't know or whatever. To recap, Blackberry said that it's probably going to be somebody that hasn't coached in a while or something like that. And now, Ant, it's up to you. Okay, now who would you trade for a coach. And who would it be if somebody you probably had your eye on? Man, this guy's a good coach. What's up, Jay Black?
Black Bear brought up something.
I mean, one coach is, of course, Pete Carroll. I mean,
I love y'all for some Pete Carroll, boy.
Hey man, he is a leader of men, bro.
He's a program builder. He's a program builder, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He did the same thing at USC.
Because they cheated. But anyway, that's another story.
You ain't trying if you ain't cheating.
That's true.
I'm trying to think who.
Like anybody that you think that is a good coach, anybody, it doesn't matter. Like, I mean, look, ain't nobody gonna sit there and give you no flack for any of that. I mean, look, people wanted Robert Saleh as our DC. You could say Saleh.
I got another
man. I did want him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know.
It's a good question. It's a tough question, right?
Yeah, you gotta really think about that.
I mean, there's some coaches that I looked at and I'm like, this guy could really coach. Now, Sean McVay is my top one. I don't know if you heard that, Blackberry, before you came in.
I agree with that.
Like, Sean McVay is my guy because it's not only the fact it's like Sean McVay, but he's been consistent, and the DCs that he choose, be having that defense humming. It's not the top tier, but it's enough. I mean, some people could look at it and say, hey, you know what? Dan Campbell. You know, and look at
it shows about Dan Campbell though. He gets you there.
But he can't finish.
He can't finish.
Oh, well, that's a good question, Coach. Now, would you rather? Because guess what? Guess what, guys? Like I said last week, we ain't been recovered from 2016. But guess what, though? When was the last time we made the playoffs, Coach?
17.
Are we approaching almost a decade now?
You're pushing
of ineptitude.
It's better than 20 years.
Are we approaching a decade of not seeing meaningful football games played in that dome? In the Death Star, I call it.
It hasn't been a meaningful football game played in that stadium.
Well, unless your name is Georgia or the national championship game. It's
two time.
Since we don't win to the playoff, yeah.
He said D. Coleman said Pete Carroll chews gum like a man.
I don't know
how shot at Raheem.
He does kind of yum when he chews his gum though, don't he?
He does. Well, look at what's his name, Sean Payton. He be chewing that juicy fruit. That juicy fruit.
I think that'd be skull or tobacco.
Oh God, Coach.
Shit, that Dion be chewing that gum too, like the gum trying to get it out of his mouth or something.
Well, here's a question for y'all. Y'all just said Coach Prime, right? Would y'all have Coach Prime coach your Falcons?
Hold on,
I would
go with that. I was gonna go somewhere with that. I thought about something because Blackberry brought up the point. It would be nobody with that's in the West Coast. What about Kirby?
Oh, well, don't y'all be complaining about Kirby?
No.
No. What about Steve?
Or is it the OC?
Hold on. I got another person.
OC.
I got another person who I think would be great for this Falcon organization. Steve Sarkisian.
Well, Coach, we can't keep spinning the block though, Coach. We're spinning the block again, Coach. Like when we brought back Ulbrich.
Now this is the thing. That was a what's called firing. Steve Sarkisian had Matt Ryan doing the same damn thing. He didn't do anything.
Give him
well, you know what? You know what, y'all? Wait, hold on. Come on. Quick, come on.
What the fuck?
What about Matt Ryan?
The coach? Could he get
or somewhere on the staff?
Yeah.
Quarterback coach.
Quarterback coach or something, man.
Or pass game
somewhere on the staff.
Or pass
somewhere on the staff,
yeah.
I can see him start as like a quarterback coach and work his way to OC.
Or an analyst, or an offensive analyst.
I don't know why they should have him in there instead of Dave Archer. Ain't nothing against the guy, but I like Ice, man.
Problem is
Ice is he's just a reporter. He don't do anything with the team.
No, I'm saying, but I would rather have Ice. I'd rather listen to Ice call the game than Dave Archer.
Dave Archer been doing it a long time. I like Dave Archer.
Right. I don't know, man.
Dave keeps it interesting. Him and West
He
Warren,
does.
they keep it
Yeah,
interesting.
they do, man.
They do. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
Well, Terry was it Terry Lloyd says Rex Ryan spin the block back with Rex Ryan because he was supposed to have that job before Quinn.
Now, what's another thing? How do you guys feel if Bill Belichick would have coached his team this year?
We wouldn't have been drafting well. I'll tell you that much. Our draft would have sucked.
No,
he wouldn't have started that rookie. He would we would still be in the same thing because he would have started Kirk anyway.
You think he would have still started Kirk? Did you
think he would have drafted Penix?
Did you
think he would have drafted Penix?
Hold on. Did you think we would have went and got Kirk? That's another thing. Do you think he would have went out and got Kirk if Belichick was here?
But then who would he have put there then?
That's a good. When was the last time that they had actually went out and traded for, or not traded, or signed a big name quarterback?
I don't recall ever.
Right.
New England, never.
They don't do that. It's not something that they do.
They used to get rid of quarterbacks and sell them for a high price, and they suck when they go to other teams.
Well, here's the question though. But if we have, let's say if we had Belichick, because I don't know if Belichick probably would have added 2 wins to this team in terms of like the clock management and all that. I think we beat Washington. I think we beat.
So we made the playoff then.
I think we beat the Chargers. Right. The only thing is, it's like
Seattle game too.
Are we right? That's another one. So we talk about maybe 11.
Game. We looked like boo boo in that game.
Yeah.
But however, Belichick would never have that Kirk look that bad after fucking 4 games. He would have chucked him out.
Well, here's the question. Here's something for you guys. Okay, you guys complain about what's his name, Bobo, the OC from Georgia.
I didn't complain about Bobo. I didn't complain about them.
Well, it's mostly people complain about. Okay, so Blackberry complained about Bobo. How would y'all like to see spin the block with Josh McDaniels? If you think that Mike Bobo was great, Josh McDaniels would have you pulling your hair out.
Only person who can.
This the thing. See, it's like what Corey. It's like what Corey Gilfire said right here. He said, "I don't see Bill having instant success here."
Right.
See, this is because when we look at how good an offense plays, and we look at who the play caller or the offensive coordinator is, and we say, "Damn, I sure would like to have that guy over here coaching my football team." Maybe he's just good at calling plays and coming up with game plans. Mm-hmm. Maybe he's not good at unifying a whole team together to translate that to a whole team success. Maybe he's just good at translating that to an offense success. These are the things we got to look at. That's why Raheem Morris, with all the criticism he's getting, is why he was going to get the benefit of the doubt with upper management. It's because he's a unifier of men. It's not it's not about whether or not you like how he do things or how his game plan, his scheme. It's about how does he coach a group of men to bring out the best of them, not boys. A group of men who are millionaires, who probably go home to bombshell-looking wives or girlfriends who can go anywhere in this world that they want to go. Can you find a man who can unify those group of men together to play as one? Bill Belichick does that. Pete Carroll does that. Sean McVay does that. The thing with Sean McVay is at his age being capable of doing that is what's impressive. Because a lot of guys he playing with the same age he is.
That's it.
Yes.
That's it.
So when you're looking at a guy like what is that? Who y'all just said from the Patriots?
Oh, Josh McDaniels.
Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels had the opportunity to do that.
He choked.
He choked. He didn't fare well at all.
He's an OC. That's all he is, OC.
Right. When Sean McVay got that opportunity, he was successful. When old boy that was here, Kyle Shanahan, when he got the opportunity, out the gates.
Now Blackberry, just I'll let you finish your statement.
Successful in Cleveland, though, wasn't he? He was, but the heck, he was just an OC in Cleveland, right? Or was he the head coach?
Yeah, he was OC.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Roadmaster? But to Blackberry's point, and that's what I was going to let you finish your statement. Because what is the difference between a Sean McVay and a Kyle Shanahan?
Arrogance.
But look at the success they had. About equal success, right? Not afraid to pull that trigger, because what they did is like they took Jared Goff and sent him to Detroit. People don't do that. You don't take your first round pick and send it off for an aging quarterback and whatnot. He wasn't afraid to pull that trigger. Why? Because I'm Sean F.M. McVay. And my offense is tailored for this type of quarterback. So I'm going to go get that quarterback. Yeah. He wasn't afraid to pull that trigger. And you had a GM and an owner that said, you know what? We believe in you. Is that who you believe to go get? Then go get him. We'll be all right.
We should have kept Les Snead here. Atlanta has sent a lot of assistant GMs away who's having a lot of success everywhere else.
I mean, that could be a testament to us, you know, and we haven't had sustained success in almost a decade. And that's what I want to say. And all for the people that's listening right now, we're approaching almost a decade, y'all. So if you want to talk about like, oh, well, success is, no, we haven't been succeeding. They'll tease you a little bit. 7 wins here, 8 wins here. Is 8 wins? Is that where we at right now as an organization? We're celebrating 8 wins with that team.
I ain't celebrating shit.
Because there's teams with lesser defenses, though. But there's teams with lesser defenses that was in the playoffs this year. Come on, man. Like, when we going to start, like, like, I understand the loyalty. I get it. But it's not just about the coaches you got to hold accountable. Hold the players and hold the ownership and everybody else to that same standard. What is the standard for the Atlanta Falcons? Let's talk about that right now. Like, what is the standard for the Atlanta Falcons? Not the Georgia Bulldogs, not the Atlanta Braves, because we already know what their standard is because they've showed it over the course of a couple of years.
Right.
Well, Blackberry, what is the standard? Because what is certain somebody that they want to trade for that says the standard is the standard? Mike Tomlin. Okay. What is the standard? You know what the standard is when you play against Pittsburgh. You know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Rough and dirty. You ain't going to score that much.
Yeah.
It's an AFC North game. You already know what it is. You know what it is. Okay. What is the standard? What is the identity of the Atlanta Falcons over the course of a decade? Because we're approaching a decade, Blackberry. What you think, man?
Well, I'm glad you brought up the AFC North because look at what – hold on. Before I say something that don't make no sense. Cleveland in the AFC North, right? Yeah,
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, look at Myles Garrett is one of – he the low-hanging fruit right now, right, in Cleveland, right?
Right.
So, that's why it's a good chance Cleveland's not going to part. They're going to make sure they extend dude contract.
It's brand new now, ain't it?
They going to make – I thought they was talking about, he's staying out. He already said he's staying? He
didn't say that yet.
He still got like 2 years left on this contract, though.
Yeah, but
he said that they're going to go up there. He's going to talk to management, and they're going to try to convince him that this is the place to stay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because a guy, because you don't want it to get to where next year, like halfway through the season, somebody get hurt or something like that, and now his trade value goes down from the net into next season. You want to try to get what you can for him now, and hope somebody can pick up them 2 years, or maybe you stay responsible for 1 year and they pick up the last year. However way they think about it, but. If they don't have a Myles Garrett, how in the world do you see them even being close to being able to contend in the AFC North?
They can't,
because those other 3 defenses.
Yes, you know what you're getting with
play. Them. They gonna ball because you're gonna get hit in the mouth with them teams. So the standard in the AFC North, forget about just the team. The standard in the AFC North is defensively, you better be able to hang. Because
Cleveland Cleveland's always top
and
five.
they always in a dog fight.
They was that this year.
They just don't have a quarterback.
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
They had a good defense this year.
They did. They did.
It just got overshadowed. And that to score any points on offense.
Yep.
Look at what Monte Carlo said. He said the city is for the turn up. People just rather have a good time and enjoy the atmosphere.
I learned that. Hold on. I'm sorry. Sorry, Blackberry.
No, go ahead.
Being in Atlanta last week, right? I'm walking around with my Falcon stuff on, my Falcon hats and stuff on, right? How you supporting them? I was like, who the fuck are you? You know, like,
Who you talking to?
Who you talking to? Man,
Yeah.
People in Atlanta are very strict. I was like, where you live at? Atlanta. I said, so who you support? You know what this fool had the nerve to say to me? The Jets.
Well, you know, there's a lot of New Yorkers that live down here, Coach.
Hold on. I was like, you're talking about Atlanta and the Jets. I said, fool, are you lost?
He said, how you support that team? You a Jets fan.
The Jets, and they lose more than anybody.
Yep.
Man, y'all don't know. I was like, man, don't talk to me.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother.
I was like,
listen, man, it go to what Madness is saying about the standard.
Crazy.
Jets teams were known for hard hitting back in the day. A lot of folks still remember that. A lot of folks still remember them Jets teams from back in the day.
New York Sack Exchange. That's what they called them.
Yeah, so, 1 2 Bowl.
It seemed as though
Super Bowl 3. The third Super Bowl now. The third one.
A long time.
Bang. We don't have 54 since. Come on. We don't have 50 since then. Come on.
But they got a banner up there. They got a banner up there.
They got one. They got
that
one.
Shit don't faded, man. That shit faded.
Yeah.
It used to be green. There's yellow.
They renewed it every 10 years. They refurbished it.
You gotta wash it with Woolite. You gotta wash that thing for Woolite from fading.
They be using Tide.
Well, when we talk about standard, man, that's what we talk. That's what Matt is talking about. Like, is the standard we just want to be entertained, or is the standard we want to be known for being? We want to have a pedigree for winning championships or being in the conversation at least. Right. I mean, because that with Sean McVay, at least that's what he's starting to. That's what it's starting to be like with the Rams. Is we're going to be in the conversation. It don't matter how old you think our quarterback is. It don't matter about if you think our defense done lost too many marquee players. We're going to be in the conversation the next year, regardless. Pittsburgh, Baltimore is the same.
Same thing. They're always in the conversation.
But I'm gonna say something. Michael Vick has. They wouldn't bring him up again, but his way of playing changed the thought of these Falcons fans. That's all they want to see now. They want to see that, like you said, they want to be entertained. They want to say, man, did you see Michael Vick? They want to go to the barbershop, man. That man ran the ball. He shook. No, he didn't win.
You rather look good and lose than look bad and win.
That's what they want.
White man can't jump.
That's what they want.
That's the thing right there. They want to look good and lose.
Yeah, it's like so it's the same thing like when we talk about the standard for the Hawks. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't got no standard.
No, I know. I'm just saying. But you got Trey. But you got Trey. You got Dominique Wilkins.
Slam dunking. That's what they want to see. They want to be entertained. But Trey do be entertaining you though.
No, but that's the thing though. But you know what the problem with people had against San Antonio when they were ripping off those 5 championships?
They were boring.
I like that.
But they were boring. They were fundamentally sound, but they were boring. But they got 5 chips and they were in the playoffs every year for 20 years.
Great.
One born to the fan base.
They were the second seed.
Great.
One born to their fans. They fans love that shit. Keep winning.
But the thing is, like when they brought down Greg Popovich, Greg Popovich is like Bill Belichick, same pedigree, same type of dude, military and all that. He took a stand and said, "This is what we are. This is what succeeds. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to see a guy that's going to be in the second round. His name is Tony Parker. I'm going to get a guy in the second round named Manu Ginobili, and then I'm going to get my star in the first round with Tim Duncan, and that's my core." That's going to be my core for the next decade. It's going to be boring. It's going to be a lot of pick and roll and bouncing off the glass. Ain't going to be no
passing the
alley-oops.
ball. Yep.
It's going to be a lot of It's like, and look at the game now. It's what it is now. It's outside of like
three. Dude,
right.
There's nobody boxing out nobody. Remember back when we was growing up? Nobody
it's the All-Star game. It's just the All-Star game, basically.
You gonna box him out and try to get the rebound? No, I'm gonna stay on the backside of him. Just let him get the rebound. Oh, what? It's not basketball.
So looking at football, and we have plenty of coaches that have come in, but we haven't had like that guy come in that demanded that kind of play out of their players since Dan Reeves. Okay. That demanded that level of, I'm not even going to say perfection, but that level of effort. And this is a shout out to John Abraham when he was on I forgot what podcast that he was on, but he said when you draft somebody, I think it was, yeah. He was like, not everybody get drafted here to be great. And now he ain't talking like, and he ain't talking about.
He was talking about Jamal Anderson
on the Falcons, but I think he was talking about like in a broader scope though. When he was like, everybody that get drafted is not here to be one of the GOATs, whether it's on your team or whether it's going to be one of the few of the 250 some odd guys that gets to the Hall of Fame. A lot of guys get drafted just to feed their families and just like be an entertainer. They are independent contractors. That's how they'll treat it. Plain and simple. So when you ask somebody, because this goes back to, again, what we're going to talk about later, probably want to talk about now. They always talk about the Falcons need edge. Are you sure they're talking about sex? Think about that for a minute. They said the Falcons need edge. Yeah. Are they talking about sex?
It could be talking about attitude.
Are they talking about attitude? Are they talking? One thing about the A, don't even talk about the gentrified area. I am talking about the place that I stayed that was near the stadium. No. I'm talking about the A. I'm talking about the dirty South, okay? What we know about up here in New York. We know about Atlanta, but we ain't talking about downtown Atlanta. See, when you talk about New York, ain't nobody talking about 42nd Street, Times Square, whatever like that. First thing you hear about from a person about Brooklyn. Okay? So it's certain things where it's just like edge. There's edginess to Atlanta that nobody wants to talk about, right? There is.
It is.
There's three other brothers up here that's like from the mud. So when you talk about that, you want that reflected on the field. What do we have? Look at me. Like what?
Yeah.
Look.
Freeze and chewing gum.
Exactly. We need more bankhead and less bookhead.
Right.
Dude,
yeah. Straight up.
But here's the thing. But the thing is, like, it's not even about like which school, because there's other schools that have dogs, okay, and then you have dogs. Locally, Jalen Walker, dog. Michael Williams, dog. Malachi Starks, dog. Right? That's your three, okay. Then you can go to certain places that have the standard. Michigan. I want guys that play in the cold. I want my offensive linemen to come from like Idaho. I want my tight ends to come from Iowa. Okay, where there's a certain standard. Now the only thing is, there's a freak of nature down there in the A, and he wears number 5, and he's from USC. And I didn't think that guys that had edge came from USC. That guy is he has the attitude that's reflected, that should be what our standards should be, and that's Drake London. That's what I'm talking about, like attitude, Blackberry, like Ant. Like, what do you think? Again, the same question, and y'all talk about it in the comment section too. Like, what is the standard for the Atlanta Falcons? Think about like when we had our success, our sustaining success, and look where we at now.
Where's Drake from? What is
you know what it is.
He's from the West Coast. He's a surfer.
What's
He's
his
a California guy.
He's a California boy, yeah.
Well, California's big. I'm trying to see what city he's from. I can tell you if he's gangster.
Well, he ain't from South Central. That's what you asked. He ain't from Watts.
He's not from the Watts.
He's not from Watts.
He's from Ventura County.
What, for Orange County?
But he's from Ventura.
Okay. Okay.
It's in Southern Cal though. It's close to the. Close to the area.
All right. Go ahead, Ed.
But
I'm just
our standard is, hey, look at me. That I mean,
Right.
because that's all we do. I mean, we want everything that's flashy. We want we want to be about the highlights and and all this, and we want the splash plays, and we want the sacks instead of getting pressure on the quarterback. I mean, it's annoying as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Because it's not winning us anything.
No. Mm-mm.
And then, like, okay, if, like you said last week, we haven't recovered from 2016, and that whole year was about what I'm talking about. Flash. We could not stop a nosebleed that year. Since then, our defense has been trash. Complete trash. We haven't come close to even being respectable on defense. That's what wins championships, and that's what people they don't understand in this fan base. That's what wins championships. Defense.
I think that's the biggest indictment on our head coach. It's
and GM.
You hired an inexperienced play caller at this level in Jimmy Lake. And then you had to share play calling duties in the latter part of the year. So that's the biggest indictment on them is you had opportunities to get more experienced guys and you didn't take them. You took him. And now he ain't here.
There you go.
Fall guy.
Well, look,
it's not that the talent wasn't good enough. It's not that the talent on the defense wasn't good enough. If you would have had the defense in the right setup, made the proper adjustments, maybe we still talking about the Falcons playing football right now.
So in other words, what you saying is, Blackberry, he need to get out his fucking ass and stop being stubborn.
You got to
and fired up. And fired up.
But y'all know what? It's kind of funny. Y'all mentioned that. That's the same thing we said about Dan Quinn in 2016, in 2015.
Well, it looked like Dan Quinn learned because look where he's at now.
Well, remember he got rid of his defensive coordinator his first year too. I'm just saying.
Fellas, but what's up?
I said
Jerome 69 coming to the stage.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's going on? Black Bear, what's going on, Coach? The panel.
I had to do it, man. My bad. I had to do it, bro.
Oh, it's all good. But I do want to piggyback off something that you guys are saying, and y'all absolutely 100% right. I think what's going on.
You broke up, brother.
Can y'all hear me?
You back now. You back now.
I'm back now.
You in and out.
Jerome? Okay, we'll bring him back.
Maybe Pam got some of
it. but you know when you talk about like leadership that had like that edge, the last guy that I've seen, and this is like from the offense, was Mr. Get the F off my field or get effing set. The one, the only, Matt bleeping Ryan. Ice, man.
Ice.
That dude had edge to him. Like, okay, and I'm gonna look at our leadership on the defensive side of the ball, just like what Blackberry said. And what Ant is saying. Okay. AJ's too soft spoken. Gray don't say 2 words all year.
Give me a piece of postcard.
don't know, man. AJ get up in these for faith, man, and be talking to him, man.
On the field, he does.
On the field, yeah.
He talks on the field. Jesse's
Who in
a leader, but
who in that locker room raising hell?
Nobody. Exactly.
Who's that guy? Right? Who's that guy?
Nobody.
Now,
you would think it
who
was Grady,
could be that guy? But you would think it'll be Grady, right? But I think Grady is a leader by example. We have guys that lead by example, and not people that's want to sit there and throw chairs across the floor when things are not going the way they should be going.
I think we got a rookie that do that though.
Who's that?
He got longer arms. He got some long arms.
Who got long arms? Prince Shimbo?
He ain't that no more. The other guy, like he African too though. His name is Rookie.
See, you know what's funny though with that? It's funny because we got to get guys in here that's like too ignorant to understand the length of time that we've been losing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like that guys is like that's become too comfortable with 7-win seasons, 8-win seasons, and then it's like 1, 2, 3 Cancun when it comes to December.
They were running their last game, wasn't they? Goodbye.
So again, when I look at stuff like that, and I'm like, okay, defensively, Troy's not there. You ain't got enough skin in the game to say anything. You're barely on the field. How dare you even talk about saying Nate Lamon? You too slow-footed to say anything.
True.
Caden, you're a man of God. You can't say anything. So who exactly?
He for real? He religious?
He is very religious. Yes. Caden, yeah, he's a man of God. Yeah.
Ain't that about that?
Don't do that.
I mean,
hold on.
Reggie White.
I was going to say the same thing. He was a preacher.
Deacon Jones.
I think his dad was like a preacher, right?
So was Reggie. Reggie was a preacher too. Reggie
was a preacher.
He was a preacher, but he was a hellraiser too.
You gonna get in my way? I'm gonna baptize you.
I'm gonna bless you. I'm gonna
baptize you.
Between him and Jerome Brown, please.
Oh, you better get the hell out the way.
For real. I don't know how you sit there and unearth like a grown man. How you sit there and uproot a grown man with one arm? Like that club move
one
that he
arm,
had?
bro.
With one arm, bro.
Yeah, he was pie.
Yo. So you know what, guys? I'm seeing all your questions, and I'm gonna get to them like in a minute. So, Scotty, I see you, and I'm actually starring your question. I'm saving it, and I'm gonna get to you in a minute. But yeah,
that's funny.
Like Arthur Blank's scared of door. Oh no! Oh, that's thinking out of the box. That's thinking out of the box. Out of the
Let's go,
damn.
Scooby Dooby
Doo.
Okay, here we go. Here's another question. I'm gonna start this one too. It said Keith Brooking was the last trash talking linebacker we had, and he fell for that play action and screwed us in that wild card game. I ain't trying to hear that mess.
He was definitely that.
Well, but the thing is, like, when you see guys, and the thing is, like, with a fan base, is like, I understand what you guys are talking about. With a guy like Jalen Carter, when you see a guy like Nolan. When you see North Athens, that's in the NFC Championship game, primarily due to everybody that's from the Georgia area.
But that's a great question. Did we miss out on Nolan? Because that boy has been beefing.
But you know what it is? I think it's the defensive scheme that he's in? Because could he do it with the scheme that we're running? Can he do that same thing that he's doing up there?
The kid is so strong, and he has one of the prettiest. You know, he plays a lot like your boy. What's the boy? The one I talked about last week from Buffalo. He's a younger version of that. They're the same way.
Rousseau? Greg Rousseau?
No, the other
Von Miller?
Yeah.
Oh, Von Miller.
Yeah,
Von Miller.
He played just like him. He played.
Nolan
Smith.
Because Blackberry, what I'm saying is that
he is
when you see guys like from Georgia, because we talk about like what's the standard, and these guys come from great standards. winning organizations, right? Now, what Atlanta did is like I think they overthought it with Jalen Carter. And what I don't understand what
that news.
But here's the thing, though, Coach. This is why I understand. Like, is Grady Jarrett our leader? Because this is what bothers me with this. You mean to tell me if you put Grady Jarrett next to that young man and get him into the community and just start doing things like what to groom up the next leader? You mean to tell me that Grady couldn't have influence on him? But you bring in Ruka Ro.
Yes.
Because of the Clemson ties? And I'm not even mad about Ruka Ro. I'm not, because he's a pretty decent player. But my issue is when you have generational talent, I'm sorry, he wears number 8, but when you have generational talent, like Jalen Carter, cannot be denied. You mean to tell me pairing him up with your leader, of your so-called leader of your defense? And I'm not, like I said, it's not an indictment on Grady. I'm just saying like the influence of Grady that could train up the next dude. That could be the leader that could lead us into the next generation of great Falcons defenses, and it starts up front. And it could have started with Jalen Carter.
But that's a great point. But had the Falcons actually allowed, I ain't gonna say allowed, but has Grady elevated in those D linemen that we've drafted in the last couple of years? Have he given that type of guidance?
Elevated Grady?
Well, that's that. Look what Grady had, though. Grady had some vets.
Yeah, Dwight. He had Dwight Freeney on the line with him.
Well, yeah.
You got to think about he had what's called as well too. Babineau, who's there forever.
Yeah,
right. Now the thing is, like, at this age that Grady is at, because when you're an interior defensive lineman, you age very quickly because you get beat up a lot. When we can understand that for people that play in the trenches, and you know how it is, you get beat up a lot, right?
Yep.
At a certain time, just like with, I don't want to sit there and turn the whole podcast on fire, but with LeBron James, you get to a certain age where you can't carry teams anymore. Occasionally, you could take a game over here and there, but you're not that guy anymore, and you need like a cast around you to carry you through. I've done my time. I'm beat up now. I'm still kind of like that guy in my head. My body's not agreeing with me, though. So every once in a while, maybe game 3, game 9, game 15, I could take over or whatever. I can do that. As you can see, I'm on daddy duty now. Thank you. But put it down. But when you have like things like that, like Jalen could actually carry.
Oh yeah,
can carry him. Like, and then it's like, okay, you can work off each other. Now you got your trenches straight, and then you could bring in a Rook the following year if you want to do that, or a Dorless the following year. You can still keep it. You can still keep it the way it went in terms of like our current, like where we at right now. But certain people you just can't miss on. So it goes to the whole thing like with go ahead, Coach.
The Falcons' problem is they're not aggressive. They're not aggressive during the draft. They're not aggressive.
Offensively, they are when it comes to getting the offense.
Offensive, they are, but defense, they're not aggressive. And it's been that way for since 2000. What year Matt Ryan was drafted? Since Matt Ryan was drafted, they haven't been aggressive defense.
08.
We haven't drafted a top tier defensive line. When the last time we dropped a first round defensive player?
Vic Beasley?
Vic Beasley.
Or tackle
AJ. I'm talking about okay. I'm talking about somebody who is beastful, who is going to turn.
Oh, you mean like a generational talent?
Yes.
Oh, like a Micah Parsons?
Yes.
Somebody like a Micah?
Yes.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
We never did that.
We
haven't done that. Nope.
So
I see. Yeah, I see you guys saying like Terrell, but he's not generational.
He wasn't generational. Talking about somebody that was revered for being nasty, being a straight up just animal out there.
Being
a guy that's going to change your defense, like a guy that's going to change your defense. Like soon as plug and play, change your defense. Now we're going to talk about that now because it's funny that we're talking about drafts. Well, here we are, y'all. Mel Kiper. Mel Kiper has us at 15, taking Shamar Turner from Texas A&M. That'll change the defense. What's up, Christy? Lady Bird's in the house. Tuesdays, 8 o'clock. Be there.
Who's a defensive lineman, right?
What's happening, Chris?
He's an edge there, right?
Shamar Turner's he's like a edge, but he could also play. He's a tweener. Kind of like a Dorless. Right. Kind of like a Rook. Yeah. We have that already, Mel. We have it. What's next? Nick Scorton? He's like 291. He's like what 291 to
I don't think he's that big. He's the tallest on the list.
I'm sorry, hey Tremaine. I'm sorry, man. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Javon is not going to be there.
That far.
He's not going to be there at 15. He's not getting out of the top 10. I'm sorry, he's not.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone already. This Shamar Turner 300 pounds, man.
He's about 285, somewhere in that range.
But he's athletic as
athletic. He's
real athletic.
Really athletic though.
Yeah.
But that goes with the scheme I'm talking about.
Some tape on him, man.
I saw the tape. I saw the tape. He's legit. Now here's the thing. I think with the scheme that Ober's going to be running, it's going to be gap shooting. You're just going to shoot your. Yeah, I think that you're going to shoot your gaps, and then
he can shoot the gap. That's
what the thing is like. He can shoot the gap.
Okay.
Yeah. Shut up, coach.
Y'all, I'm like, what? Y'all talking?
I got somebody for y'all. Hold on.
My mind's telling me
Don't do that. But we don't need anything Shamar's in ATM.
You know what though?
Shamar Moore.
Hey, Shamar Moore he's gonna be the SWAT team man.
Yeah.
Hey, right. Hey, I love Mike Green, man. Oh my God. Like he's one of my guys, but I think that we're gonna go D-line. Because
I hope so.
Because you know but guys, you know what my problem with this is that every time that we go against a quarterback that's aware, and they'll do like a 5 to 7 step drop, and then if AK or somebody capable cuts around that edge, what they always do? Step up in the pocket, and they'll go out the back door. They step up in the pocket, go out the back door. Why? Because Grady's not pushing. Grady is trying his best to push the pocket. He's getting double teamed, and he ain't got nobody else next to him to do it. Oh, my bad. Dorless is on the side. Oh my God, I'm sorry. He's on the practice squad somewhere, and Ruka Roro can't even see the field. Now,
and Zach Harrison doesn't play enough.
And Zach Harrison don't play enough. And every time that he comes in there, he makes plays. Every single time. He cannot be blocked.
I'm doing D-line next week.
But yet we want to have Kentavious Street and Sweaty Eddie.
Bullshit.
and on your mama.
Big
what happened
Eddie.
on your
Kentavious Street and Eddie Goldman actually mid-season, I thought Street played well before for some reason they stopped addressing them. But I think they played their parts well for the most part. Now the latter part of the year, I don't know what the hell. I'm just telling you what I saw. But at the latter part of the year, I don't know what happened. Some just fell to pieces. Well, I know what happened, but we ain't gonna.
You know what happened because everything went to crap. Kirk Cousins got old. Kentavious Street went for the streets, and Sweaty got too sweaty.
Eddie Goldman played.
You know what happened?
Slip and slide, y'all.
Listen, Eddie Goldman is my guy, man. Anybody that was going for Sweaty, when he finally said he got his head right, was me. You know, I was like going for. I was like, yo, that's my guy. You know, he remained nameless. Now the thing is, like, can Sweaty be a rotational player? I think so. I think he can. But can he play in this type of scheme that they're going to be asking for? Like, I think it's going to be a bunch of guys shooting gaps, kind of like what Quinnen Williams did, what John Franklin Myers did, like on the Jets. And then you have like an athletic linebacker behind him, Sherwood. They got a converted safety from the Jets who's going to be a free agent, and you won't have to pay a lot to get him.
All right, Terry.
I'm just saying, like, you got to have like an athletic linebacker back there, like a Trent Simpson. I don't know. He couldn't see the field in Baltimore, like during the play. I don't know where he was running
Streets
down
and
punts.
Goldmans are perfect for those types of defenses because they gon'
specifically streets. Yeah,
they perfect for them type of defense. They gonna take away offensive linemen so that gap is there for you to shoot it. But this the thing. Let me tell y'all something about it. Because Turner, okay. Everybody say he athletic. Let me tell you. His weight gonna be an issue?
Which one?
Jamal Turner from Tech.
Because I think he is 300 pounds.
They said, I think he probably fluctuates because he got him listed. They got him listed at 285, 291, and there's one thing.
He's all over the place.
Yeah, his weight gonna be an issue. It's somebody who I think is the most disciplined pass. He the most disciplined edge guy in this draft, and he the nastiest, the meanest, and he got the biggest motor, and that's Jack Sawyer out of Ohio State.
Don't you start with me? No, don't you? You know what, Blackberry? You come on here. You are a disruptor. You come on here.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't like Ohio State pass rushers. You know,
I think Shamar. What was it? Shamar? What y'all say his name? Turner. What his name was?
Yeah. Shamar Turner.
I think he'd be okay. Reason being, if they go to a 4-3,
they're gonna go to 4-3.
He would be perfect in the 4-3 playing at that weight.
If he's gonna be a defensive end, not an edge, but a defensive end.
But they put him inside. They put him inside.
An edge is a DN and an outside linebacker tied into one. That's what an edge is in the NFL. You got to be able to put your hand in the dirt and you got to be able to stand up. If you can't do both, you are not an edge. I'm just keeping. That's how it is now.
There's two guys that I kept my eye on, Coach, and I'll let you know right now. David Walker from University of Central Arkansas, okay, and Walter Nolan from Ole Miss.
What's his name? Walter what?
Walter Nolan, yeah, and David Walker, athletic freaks at the D-line position. And we finally got a guy. We hired a defensive line coach who was legit, and his body of work speaks for itself. What the Jets did, they didn't need Will McDonald. They didn't need Jermaine Johnson. Philly didn't necessarily. They needed a Jalen Carter. They did because what's his name was getting older. What's his name was getting old, right? But they kept double dipping. They double dipped that DB, and they picked up Nolan, and they picked up your boy. What's the name of the middle linebacker they got from Georgia? What was his name?
Number 17.
Dean.
Dean. So they kept double dipping at that. Mm-hmm. You could do the same, and these guys you can get like in the 4th round. My thing is we ain't got a mic. Okay, we got to solve that problem. PDQ ASAP. Who? I got a mic. Mine's right here. This is my mic. I got a mic.
My mic is right here.
That was damn good Mike linebacker, man.
He could be your weak side linebacker, especially they go to
West I should have been on here a long time ago to tell y'all this.
Oh, he's the linebacker guy.
he was your Mike linebacker, but he was being used as a inside outside type linebacker. He was being used as a hybrid linebacker.
He can play the mic.
He was still calling the shot. He was still calling not calling the defense, but he was still the quarterback of the defense, though.
He had a green dot. He had a green dot, yeah.
He had the green, so that what made him the Mike linebacker, but he wasn't being used. I know typically your Mike linebacker is your strong side middle linebacker, but that ain't what he was being played as. He was being played as a hybrid linebacker.
Right.
And I think he did a damn good job.
He did a great job
of being the Mike linebacker.
Yeah.
This is the thing. And I think it kind of, and I know it was mentioned, so I'm not going to say it wasn't recognized, but not having Troy Anderson and Nate Landman coming back from injury, we only saw one season out of Nate Landman that gave us some hope with him. And with Troy Anderson, it's been a damn carousel with him. So when you got when your Mike linebacker ain't your traditional middle linebacker.
Neither is Troy though.
But I'm saying you got no Troy Anderson available. You got Nate Landman coming back from injury, and he was in and out the lineup a little bit. Mm-hmm. Of course, it's gonna look. What's going on at linebacker? We need linebackers. No, you need healthy linebackers. We saw
it ain't Troy Blackberry. We gotta turn that page.
In 2023, we saw
Blackberry. It ain't Troy. It can't be. We gotta turn that page, man.
That's what I'm saying. It gotta be somebody here. It gotta be somebody that's gonna be available, man. It gotta be somebody that's gonna be available. Yeah.
You can't make the club from the tub, brother. And he's played what? How many games have he played in? Like what? 9 games in 2 years, something like that.
Not a lot.
It's pretty bad.
So when you look at that, I'm being perfectly like, if you have a guy that's a prototype, and that's I'm a guy, I'm in on Jihad. Somebody said it in the comment section.
I like Jihad.
I like Jihad. He's a prototypical Mike, sideline to sideline speed.
Yeah,
and he can play in space. Yeah. And he could play in space. Now, what you could do, because Caden Ellis came out and said, I want to rush the passer more. And man, is he good at it. Oh my God, is he good at it. He knows, and the thing is, like, he doesn't have moves. He knows how to get real skinny, and he shoots the gap. What do you think Ulbrich is bringing in? That's all they did with the Jets, is shoot gaps. So he can go back to his natural position. Maybe you could bring in Troy and play maybe like a weak side linebacker, so he don't have to think.
Well, a strong side linebacker do more to cover than the weak side.
Right, and you got to have a guy that could think with that. Troy, I don't want Troy thinking out there. Okay, I don't want him thinking. When you're thinking, you're thinking. Okay, I don't want him thinking.
He can relieve Ellis when Ellis hit tired. Then
right, let him be like a rotational piece. Let him be that. Yeah,
the only thing Lamon, just go.
But when I look at Nate Lamon has Pittsburgh Steelers written on his face, where
stay inside the box.
When he is basically he's not athletic or whatever. But like the way he plays is tailored for like a Pittsburgh Steelers type of Mike Tomlin type of way. But going to this, it's like I think we need to have more guys that could play in space and could do well. So you see the way the league is going right now. You see a lot of converted safeties become linebackers, and it's funny because, like I said, that guy, what's his name again? Sherwood from the Jets. Sherwood beat out C.J. Mosley, a legit vet, because Ulbrich saw what he was doing in practice, and he was like, I need somebody. I can't deny him anymore. I see guys like that. I got to get him on the field.
He's a free agent.
And he's a free agent. So, but here's the thing. If Sherwood it demands so much, you know who else you can get? You can get Timu Sherwood. You know who else could be a converted safety to a linebacker? He's one of my favorites. Isaiah Simmons. I'm just saying he could cover in space. He played linebacker before in Arizona.
Maybe you already have him on the team. Hitman.
Coach. I'm tired of doing these experiments, man. I need experience in it. Sick of this. I'm so sick of experiments with this team.
But then again, he can't stay healthy either. He can't stay healthy either. Hitman can't stay healthy either. So that's another thing.
All right, so
go ahead, Blackburn.
There's a guy out of Boston College named Donovan Izaraku.
Oh, I know him.
6'3".
Out of where?
Boston College.
How you pronounce it?
that means he's smart.
Donovan Izaraku.
Donovan.
Yeah, Donovan.
If you keep saying his last name, your furniture's gonna start floating.
Izaraku. Ezeiruaku.
Yeah.
That guy is he plays edge.
Easy.
Okay. Yeah, EZEIRU.
You're gonna have to put that in the chat.
I got him right here.
You got him. I'll put him in there for Ant. But this he plays edge, man. But when I'm watching him play, man, he reminds me a lot of Deion Jones, but bigger. And not only do we got a motor, and not only is he athletic, but he's something that they mentioned about him.
Big, though. He ain't little. He's a big kid.
He ain't little. He's a lot bigger than Deion Jones. He's like this.
Put together, yeah.
He cut these.
They talk about his football IQ. Yeah, he caught Diesel. Yeah, no.
If you in Boston College, you smart. Man, plain and simple. Look at my guys that we got from Boston College. There's some smart guys there.
Ice. Look at Ice.
And Lindstrom. Lindstrom's from BC too.
Yeah. Yep.
I put that dude at middle linebacker, man, and he'll wreck shop. He'll wreck shop as your strong He'll wreck shop, man.
That's what we need. We need smart guys.
This is the thing about playing that middle linebacker. Well, I understand we're saying that, but you got to be one of those guys that ready to come downhill all the time. And we don't have our guys are like, okay, he coming. Did I move? He already crossed the damn line already. What you waiting on?
They thinking too much.
I hate that. I want a linebacker that's going like you say, your boy Jihad Campbell. He go.
See ball, hit ball. That's what he does. See and go.
Same thing for your kid from Carolina, not Carolina, but Clemson too.
Barry Carter. Carter.
Yeah, Barry Carter. He does the same thing too. I like that cat too. So
there you go. Let me see if I can copy and paste this. Because BlackBerry put it there. Let me see. I'll put it in a paste.
You guys check out another cat from Virginia Tech, Antoine Powell Ryland. What was his name?
Oh, if he's from Virginia Tech, that means real fast, coach. they real fast down there in Virginia Tech.
You know what? This draft is still kind of deep for edges. There's a lot of guys.
It is.
It's a lot of guys for edges. So you can find a top tier guy.
But
linebackers period in this draft are deep.
Linebackers is deep this year. You're right.
Yes.
You're deep.
You can go Chris Paul, no relation. You know.
Now
he was Chris Paul his dad.
Now I know he ain't been healthy the whole year, but I think Smiles London gonna make a great pro.
Let me tell you something, Coach.
Oh man,
I want you to know. I want you to tell me why, Coach. Coach, we gotta stop doing this, man. We gotta stop doing it. We can't stop. Let's stop putting experiments. Let's stop putting dumb people on the field. Let's stop putting if he can stay healthy on the field. I'm done with it, man. We that can't be our standard anymore.
Hey, highlight Georgia Texas boys comment.
Don't do that.
Georgia Texas.
I can see it's taking Kyle Kennard as a true DN. His package is nasty. Whoa!
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Do you use soap and water? Wow.
That thing was boo boo.
That's it. What you been putting it at, brother?
There you go. There it is. Comment of the day right there.
Wow. Got a nasty package.
Oh my God.
Yo, it gets that way sometimes. It gets that way sometimes. You use it right.
You know what? I didn't even see it. I didn't even see that.
I didn't either.
I didn't even see it.
Wow.
All right. Hey, that's the real stinky leg.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh God. All right. All right. Where were we talking about, man?
Nasty packages.
Oh my goodness.
Oh. I got it. So we got another mock out there. Now here's a question for y'all and all people in the panel, all 84 of y'all. I got a question for y'all. Because this guy could slip, being the fact that what BlackBerry was saying, just like what Ant was saying, just like what Coach was saying, loaded with edge. And a lot of people's looking at the top heavy guys, your Mike Greens, your Walkers, your Abdul Carters. Guess who's going to slip? Will MF Johnson is going to slip. And if he is there at 15, I am not walking. I am running to the podium. I will draft Will Johnson to finally be AJ Terrell's running mate at DB2.
You think he gonna slip that far?
You think these GMs are smart, don't you?
You think we're going to get a DB
though? Now, the reason here's the thing. Will Johnson, and the only reason why I'm saying this is because Will Johnson is plug and play for the next 10 years.
That's true.
Instantly.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you.
That's
plug and play, which gives you the opportunity because if you have AJ Terrell, Will Johnson, Jesse Bates, your secondary looks a whole lot good. Sorry. And again,
who's other safety?
Coach, you can get Xavier Watts if you want to.
It
opens up a whole lot. And then they said like it's open at edge. That if there's that many guys at edge, you could start taking guys like that. You know, like it opens up the whole draft. But guys like Will Johnson, see, I wanted Quinyon Mitchell last year when his stock rose. You know, down in Alabama.
Yep.
When they were down there at the Senior Bowl, when he was locking up fools, I wanted Quinyon Mitchell. He fell. Eagles took him, and then they took a Timu Jason Sehorn later on.
I think they cheated. Sure, I think what's called cheating. How they keep getting all these damn players?
How you say they cheated? But that's why I said like GMs are not that bright. That's the answer of like Blackberry's thing. If you think Will Johnson's going to slip, like there's guys that slip just because like GMs are not that bright. I think that there's so much edge. Like look, your 3 Georgia players are going at least top 10. Then you got your Cam Ward. Then you got your Shedeur Sanders, right? So that's 5. That's 5 so far, right? We're at 15. Then your edges are going to start coming off the board, right? So we could say your Michael Williams, your Mike Greens, right? Your Abdul Carters. That's 8. We're halfway there, okay? Then you can start talking about Tampa Bay because their guy doesn't know if they're coming back, Levante David. There's your jihad. Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's your jihad, right? We're at 9, okay? Then you look at Carolina, they need a wide receiver 1. That could be your Luther Burden, or Luther, what's his name? From Missouri, or that guy from Ohio State. Yeah, so they need a wide receiver 1.
Them dumbasses might draft a quarterback.
Jeremiah can't go. He's a freshman. He can't go nowhere yet.
No, not Jeremiah. Abuka.
Abuka, the kid from up here, the kid from State, from high school. Yeah,
right. So again, see, Jerome said it right here. Surtain slipped to 11. It can happen. It depends on who's coming out in this draft, and if he is there, and I think Malachi Starks goes between 10 and maybe 13 because I think New Orleans is probably going to take him because Honey Badger is about 150 years old.
Yeah, he up there.
So Malachi is probably going to be going to New Orleans. So when you look at it,
they may go D-line though.
They probably go because Cam Jordan's old, right? They could probably do that too.
That whole line is old.
And then Demario Davis is old. He's like 34. So when you look at it again, let's think about this. So far, it looks like Will Johnson is probably going to fall. Now, if he's there, Blackberry, if he's there at 15, do you pull the trigger on it? I say yes. I'm doing it. What do you think?
No.
Okay. Let me go with this. What's called? Let me go with the draft order real quick. The top 10 anyway. We got Tennessee. They need a quarterback, right?
We're not doing that.
Does Tennessee need a quarterback?
Yes.
Well, Tennessee said they came out and said that we're not passing on a generational talent. Congratulations, Travis. You and your gold digger. Yep. You and your gold digging girlfriend going to Tennessee.
They gonna get Travis Hunter.
But what if they go get a quarterback?
They do. They're gonna bring in they do, but they probably gonna bring in a vet.
They trying to pump fake. You think they're trying to pump fake?
Hell yeah.
That could be true. That could be
the other team. Who after them?
Cleveland. They need a quarterback too.
You think they're trying to pump fake Cleveland?
Kirk Cousins is gonna be their quarterback.
That'd be nice, but they need a quarterback. New York need a what?
New York is going. Well, this is what New York said. For those of y'all don't listen to New York media, and trust me, you don't want to listen to that.
You don't.
They're in. Come close. They're in love with Jackson Dart. They don't know what they're doing up there,
Not
man.
that high.
Ain't
Not
no-
that.
ain't no
Hell no.
You know what? New York to me,
Hell
ain't no
no.
brother here to be no quarterback. But, however,
Yeah.
could they trade to get? Now think about this. Now, Sam Darnold's a free agent too. You think what's going to re-sign him back?
Well, here's the thing with Sam Darnold. Teams can only offer you money. It's up to you if you want to take it or not.
Correct. Though.
That's the thing. Like just because like somebody offer you money, you gotta take it.
Would New York offer him a lot of money?
Minnesota would be stupid not to make sure Sam Darnold is still a quarterback.
I understand that.
That would be the dumbest damn thing that organization ever did.
JJ is on the trade block then.
They still got
JJ's on the trade block then. JJ's on the trade block then.
They drafted the first rounder last year.
So
I hear what you're saying.
You can
look at how functioning your offense was with Sam Darnold.
Right.
Why would you not bring that back?
I understand what you're saying, but why would you gonna pay? Are you willing to pay him $40 million?
Are you trying to win a championship?
They ain't win one this year, so are you? No.
You could thank Sean McVay for that. You could thank Sean McVay for that.
So,
again,
like I'm saying, so why would you have wasted a first round pick on JJ McCarthy?
It's not a waste. You're only going into his second season. You're only going into his second season.
How are you gonna pay? What's going on? He gonna request $40 million, guys. I hate to tell you, he gonna get $40 million.
This is what you do. This is what you do. If you sign Sam Darnold, right? Mm-hmm. There's only really 2 quarterbacks that's worthy of a first round pick in this draft, which means JJ McCarthy's stock value goes through the roof. You could trade him if you want to sit there and re-up on more picks if you choose to do that. But I don't know if you could have the same season with JJ as you did with Sam, though. I don't know if JJ could do that. We don't know.
Check it out, guys.
I don't know if you could do it like with JJ. I think you kind of stuck. Like if you're Minnesota, I don't think that they was expecting Sam Darnold to have the season that he was having. I don't think they was expecting that. So now you're kind of stuck now. So you might have to give him.
I'm doing
a hard place.
I'm in the process of doing a first round draft mock draft right now. Right. This is what this first mock draft just did. Okay. First pick was Cam Ward. Second pick to Cleveland was Travis Hunter. Third pick was New York Sanders. Fourth pick was a wide receiver from Arizona, McMillan.
Oh, him, yeah, right.
Yeah, he's good too.
I see that, yeah.
He's good.
Jacksonville picked up Abdul Carter. The Raiders picked up a D lineman, Mason Graham, and Pete Carroll loves his D lineman, so that's another thing to look at.
Well, Max Crosby's out of there now. He ain't going with that BS.
Jets picked up Malachi Starks. Mike Green went to Carolina.
I can see that.
James Pierce went to New Orleans. What do we have? Chicago picked up Will Johnson. All right.
Why?
That's Chicago. You know they do crazy stuff.
Yeah,
anyway,
but they need linemen. Look, Chicago's going to throw the bag at Drew Dorman. You heard it here first.
I can see that.
Chicago's going to throw the bag at Drew Dorman. Say bye-bye to Drew Dorman.
But that's why you tender Drew Dorman to get
that now, Terry.
Second round pick. So I'm just saying.
Do it now, Terry. Do it now.
Yeah. He got to wait till March, whatever hell the day is. All right, San Francisco picked up a tackle, Will Campbell. All right, Dallas Cowboy picked up. You know who he picked up. I ain't gonna tell who.
Genty.
Yeah. All right.
Blackberry losing his mind.
What the hell, man? Okay, there we go. Number 12 or number 13, Miami picked up Josh Simmons, tackle, another lineman. And
they need guards. But they need guards, man.
They need both. They need everything.
They need everything.
Oh yeah, but what's the name? Their left tackle is like 104 years old too.
Yeah, so that's why they picked up Josh. Then the coach picked up Tyler Warren. Now
I can see that. That makes sense. Yeah.
Look at what's left on the board for us. You got Malachi there. You got a lot of people there. You got Jalen.
If Jalen's there, you gotta take him. You gotta run and go ahead and take that freak.
Who that?
Walker.
Oh,
Jalen Walker is ranked number 51 as of now before the comeback.
I don't care, coach. You gotta take that country strong freak. They don't make them like that.
You don't take Malachi?
Let me tell you something, Coach. Let me tell you something real quick. There's certain guys that wear number 11. Okay,
that's true.
See, Blackberry's wearing it right now. Okay, there's certain guys that wear number 11. Okay,
I agree with you.
So you gotta be a freak of nature to wear the number 11 in Atlanta. Okay, and ain't nobody more fitting to wear that number than to be that dude. So if he's there, you take him. I don't see Chicago taking Will Johnson, but by all means, go ahead and get Caleb Williams. Go ahead and get him killed for another year. That's fine. But that dude,
that's a lot of bodies out there.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, good.
But if you look at it, it's like you have to take if that's he. I know he's what he's ranked, but what does your eye test tell you?
But do you trade back?
Trade back, Coach. Trade back and get who?
Watch. I'm gonna see some.
And it's to say, Coach, Coach, hold on, Coach, hold on.
You know me.
Let me tell you.
You know what I do.
Me and Coach was doing that a whole lot last year.
No.
Yeah.
Coach. Now, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We need picks, man. We need picks.
We need picks.
Coach, wait a minute, Coach. Now this is all for if you was to get that extra second pick, right? Because somebody paid Drew Dorman a whole bunch of money, which they're going to do, right? You get rid, and he's gone via free agency. We got an extra second round pick, right? Then you can go BPA here and do it again in the second, and you can get Xavier Watts if you want to, or you can go. Who could be there in the second round? G.I. could still be there. Sure. Nick Scoring could still be there. Mike Green could still be there. Probably not, but he'd probably be there. But you would scale back and then select who and how far are you going back? Because if you have
I go back 5 spots. This is what I would do. This is just me. I'm crazy. I'm going to trade back 15 to 20. I'm going to get the second. I'm going to get their second round pick.
Okay. Yeah. So now you got 2.
And they're 191st, which is still late.
And you got. Are you doing this right now, Coach?
Yeah, I'm in the middle right now.
Okay. All right.
I always do.
So who you taking at you said what 20? You said
at 20. So I would
get back to 20.
I would get my 15th in my 4th round next year to get their 20th pick this year, their 120th pick, their second next year, and their 5th round pick with the Denver Broncos. That's what I would do.
Oh God, we doing business with Sean Payton. Oh okay. Lord have mercy.
They accepted that. They accepted that.
Okay.
All right. So let's see what happened now. All right. So this is gone. Malachi's gone.
Of course he would. Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. Markel. I said Malachi. So this is what's gone picked up. They picked up Kevin Banks Jr., Texas. Luther Burden went to the other Cardinals. Benjamin Morrison, cornerback, went to the Bengals. Seahawks, which is obvious. They took Markel Williams and what that damn team called? Down South. They took Mubua, whatever his name is. Tampa Bay. So now it's our pick. Now, if I take what is Jihad still there? Yeah, he should. You
didn't call his name out yet. You didn't call his name out yet. And you said Jalen might be still there too, because you ain't call his name out either.
Jalen's still there too. Jihad's ranked number 40.
Michael keeps saying Green. He keeps saying Mike Green.
Mike Green, you can get him probably in the second round. All right, so
I don't know if you won't get him now. I think Mike Green is gone. By the time you get to 32, he's gone. I know if you don't get Jalen Walker, he's probably going to Kansas City because Andy Reid is a mad scientist, bro. He gonna get rid of Nick Bolton and he gonna just put Walker there.
I'm dirty, man. I need picks.
Play.
I'm dirty right there.
What are you gonna? Who you taking, Coach?
All right.
James Pierce. James Pierce ain't come off the board either.
Listen. All right. I'm gonna trade again. I'm gonna pick up.
I know what Coach doing. Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna trade from. Hold on. gonna show you. I'm still gonna get Jalen Walker. Watch.
Watch
I'm
this.
gonna trade 20 for their 29, Washington 29, their 79th pick, and their 247th pick.
Yeah.
Coach, they're burning the city to the ground. We ain't picked yet.
Hold on, you're fine. And I want and I want their 4th for next year.
Watch. Oh shit! They gonna go for it. Trust me. Watch.
I gave up 1 pick to get 4.
Yep.
This is, like I said, this is mock. That's why I like doing mock draft, because it's fun. All right. This was just left. We lost the last.
Oh my God. Where we at right now? What pick are we at right now?
We're number 29 right now. All right.
Oh my God.
Hold on. This is gone. Let me tell you who's gone. Mika just left. Jack Sawyer just left. All right.
You said Ibuka?
Yeah, Ibuka. Matthew Golden wide receiver went to Washington. Ibuka just went to Pittsburgh. Jack Sawyer went to the Chargers. Nick Scorchin went to the Green Bay.
Okay.
Jaden Barn, cornerback, went to Minnesota. Right.
Okay.
I do this for a living. All right. Grant went to Tennessee, to the Texans. Loveland went to LA. Amarion Hampton went to Baltimore, and Trey Amos went to what's called. It's all picked now.
Siobhan Ravel is my cornerback too. Siobhan Ravel is my cornerback too. The same.
Jihad is still there. I ain't going there. I'm going to get your boy now. I'm going a little early. I'm going a little early than I want to go. I can get more picks and still get Jalen.
Yep. Now you get Jalen.
That's early part. Hold on. Until the combine happens, this is gonna change.
It's gonna change. Okay.
This is gonna change. But right now, these are what these guys are ranked at right now. So his average draft pick is gonna be at number 31. He's gonna be in the top. So now I will pick up a Jalen Walker at number 29.
That's man, Coach. You was gambling with that, man.
You got to read. You got to read that board, man.
I get it. I get it, Coach. Lord,
I've been reading the board. That's why I've been doing this thing.
Perfect.
I know that will never happen like this.
If that was to happen, Terry Fontenot is executive of the year. If he pulls that off, huh?
They ain't gonna happen like that. But I'm just saying that's how it looks. All right, your boy gone. Your linebacker gone now. He's gone now.
Who's that?
Jihad with number 43.
Oh, Jihad with number
43.
Wait, now, who did you pick first? Who did you pick first?
That was my first pick.
Oh,
was Jalen Walker. Yeah, and number 29.
Okay.
Now I got number 46 picks. You got Xavier Watts. Ain't no Scatterboo. You got Omar Lott, Carson, Savion Williams. That kid from Miami, the wide receiver. You got Dylan
Shamar Stewart still there?
Who?
Stewart. Shamar Stewart.
Let me see. Stewart. I guess I need to look for what position he plays. He plays a D-line.
D-line, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hear that you said his name though.
I don't know if Stewart's going.
I mean, you can also go Siobhan Ravel, but that might be a little.
All right, this is who we got D-line. We got Alpha Collins. Your boy there, Big Walker.
Oh, Deion Walker, but does he fit our scheme though?
No. Well, depending on we're not
anymore. Not anymore. Yeah.
Shamar Turner's still there.
That's what I'm talking about. Shamar Turner. I keep saying Stewart.
Right
Shamar
now,
Turner.
he's ranked so far now. He's ranked at 134. You don't want to pick him up there.
Oh, so you don't get it. You don't need him here. Yeah. I mean, you can go Watts. You can go Watts if you want it. But they got linebackers. I'm sure like Chris Paul's probably still there.
Yeah, I'm looking at linebackers right now. That's what I'm going right now.
Hey, Michael, I'm looking at Xavier Watts.
Chris Paul is actually there. Barrett Carter's there too.
Which one is better in your opinion?
It's 70 now. That's too far to go.
I think Paul's a little bit better.
I do too. But he has some flaws. I like Barrett Carter better. I even like Kobe King from Penn State too. I like him also, but it's too early to get him.
That's the problem with these people, man. Everybody want to name their kid Kobe. You better play like him.
Is this still first round?
We in the second. We in the second now.
This is my second pick. Yeah. But anyway, man, I just want to. Who was that?
Oh, Coach over here was giving me a heart attack, man. What he was pulling just now.
I love it.
Like I said,
all the way down to 29, man.
I love it.
But look how many picks we got now. We got the number 46 pick, the 79 pick, 116, 120, 244, and 247 picks. More picks than we had.
That's like 8 picks right there.
And what you traded? You traded our first?
Our first, the two first ones. I went from 15 to 20, from 20 to 29. It's fun. That's all it is. Like I said,
it's fun.
It's all it is, man. But anyway, that's enough of that. I would pick up a Paul, but he's still too early. But I would pick up a Chris Paul because I do need a linebacker. I go there. You can always pick up Jalen Rimrose.
Jalen who?
Hold on, wait. Okay.
Look. What Michael said.
He said Coach gonna trade 12 more times.
Hey, I do trade. Coach will keep trading until he got 8 picks in the third round. That's what he'll do.
Hey, I trade. Cause think about it, man. You trade to what they need. You trade
to what they need.
Yeah.
But this is. Can I do this real quick, Matt? Let me ask this question.
Mm-hmm.
And this for the chat, and then I got it, and then it's an adjoining question for Coach.
Go ahead.
So what do this for the chat? Now, what do you really think you're going to get at 15? Like realistic, not your hopes.
Mirror.
But if you using
Milrow,
if you using your intellect, if you're using your intellect,
mm-hmm.
What do you really think? What value of a player you think you're gonna get at 15?
Decent.
If you pick somebody at 15, they're gonna be a day one starter. They have to be a day one.
You have to be.
Gotta be.
Unless your name is Michael Penix, Raheem. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
They have to be. Well, quarterback's a little different. I look at quarterbacks being like that a little different.
Coach, we already know that Penix was our starter day one. We make the playoffs. We know that.
Well, that's what the offense. That's what his offense. That's what Zach designed his offense to do.
I see what you're doing, Magnus. I see what you did.
Michael said a top offensive talent.
This is the world burn. Michael want to see the world burn. That's what it is.
This is what most of the people are saying that the Falcons need. They say they need an edge. They say they need a linebacker. And they say they need a cornerback.
Coach, we already established that during the beginning of the show.
That's what I'm saying.
Team needs edge, an attitude adjustment.
Yeah, that too.
Not edge, an attitude adjustment.
And they also talk about a wide receiver. They need
a facelift. That's
why
they need.
I don't know
why when you got Rondell, Mooney, Drake.
Well, Rondell is a free agent, so he's
coming back on a 1-year deal. Nobody want no 5'7", 178-pound wide receiver.
Well,
don't do that. Don't do that.
He's small. He's smaller than damn Steve Smith.
Yeah, but he is. Steve Smith was thick though.
But when I talk about the value of player you get at 15, I'm talking about, are you going to get a Jalen Carter? Are you going to get a Julio Jones or Michael Parsons?
Somebody that could change your
right. So with when I see the chat saying, Coach, hell no, Coach, you on crack. What you talking about, Coach? You going from 15 to 20 to 29. You probably can find the exact same quality player at whatever position later in the round. And if you draft well, I know, but if you draft well after the first round, which I think we've done a good job of doing, you can find guys that can come and not listen, forget the day one starter stuff. Guys that's gonna come and contribute to winning time. Guys that's gonna come contribute to winning time.
know what, Blackberry? I knew you was gonna piss me off today, and here you go, right on schedule.
I'm just saying, I feel where Coach coming from, man. I feel where he's coming from.
It's 3-on-1, Magnus.
Ain't no 3-on-1. Don't you do that, man. Now here's my problem with this. We had contributors last year, and they couldn't get on the field. We had Dorless, we had Rook, we had guys that was on, and it has to do with coaching, right? It has to do with coaching, right? And we drafted guys to come in and contribute, and you saw what they can do. We saw what Dorless could do against Denver. Couldn't see the field no more. We saw what Rook can do. We see what Zach can do, right? We got horses that can come in and contribute, and they never see the field because the coaching can't get their head out of their behinds. We know that.
Rook got a lot of PT.
Not enough. Not enough because they kept sending Grady Jarrett and his short arms out there.
I got a question for y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all. I got a very serious question for y'all. We need a backup quarterback, don't we?
Yes.
Yes. Joshua Dobbs.
Hold on. No, hell no. He'd be in space by that. He'd be in space by that time.
We might have two dudes with alopecia on the team.
He may be in space by that time. I got a question.
He is very smart, man.
4th round pick. I got a question for you. 4th round pick. What y'all think about Quinn Ewing?
I'm almost finished.
Oh, Quinn Ewers? Oh.
For a backup.
You know what?
What y'all think about that?
I wouldn't mind it, to be honest.
What's that you said?
I don't know who the backup is.
Well,
who'd you say?
Quinn Ewers, whatever his name is.
From Texas.
No.
Not a backup? You don't think so?
I don't want a rookie to back up a 1-year starter, a first-year starter.
Me neither.
But I need a vet that's seen some stuff.
Stetson Bennett gonna be with the Raiders next year.
Stetson Bennett's going back to college on an NIL deal.
What? What? Okay.
The disrespect is real, bro.
That is
right.
What is he talking about? Wow.
God damn, man. Is you a motherfucker, bro?
Listen, you know them boys can't. First of all, you know Carson Beck. You know he can't play, and you know Stetson Bennett can't play dead. So you might as well go back to college and get about $12 million.
Yo.
And you can become a Chris Winkie. This becoming that Chris Winkie, man.
No, not Chris Winkie. No.
Listen, what this dude Michael said? I don't want no hookers on my team, man. No hookers.
Hey, yo.
What's the matter with y'all, man?
Wow.
He said he'll challenge. Who will challenge Penix? Oh boy, Michael need to be drug tested. Now see what you did, Coach? You see what you did?
Talking about if we draft the quarterback, the back.
If we go and get Quinn Ewers.
This is what I did. I'm gonna tell you what I just did in this draft. Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
All right, this is what I did. First round. Picked up Jelani Walker at number 29, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second pick, picked up Chris Paul Jr. Second round. Third round, I picked up a cornerback from Florida State, Aziz Thomas, all right? Number 79 pick. Okay. Number 16 pick, I picked up Barrett Carter in the fourth round. Fourth round, I picked up Shamar Turner.
Ain't no way.
Hold on. All right. Hold on.
Coach on fire, bro.
7th round pick, I picked up Jackson Dart to be a backup. I did pick him up at 244.
Jackson Dart,
244.
Jackson, let me tell you something, Coach. I already told you that the New York Giants like Jackson Dart.
Well, if he goes whoa, wow. Long as he hit the bulldog, hit the bullseye, you can use the Penix with it also. Anyway, and I did get a wide receiver with the 247 pick, Jimmy Horn Jr. from Colorado.
Another 5'7" wide receiver, Coach.
It's the same as the damn guy we got already. He's faster than that guy.
Yep.
And the kid can go get it though.
What's wrong with receiving?
We got some burners.
Nothing.
Oh, ain't nothing wrong with it, I guess. Look, I guess you can't trust Ray with the ball.
But I picked up 3 linebackers, 2 inside linebackers, 1 edge.
There's no receiver with the ball in their hand.
You can't trust Ray on special teams.
I don't trust no receiver with a ball. I'm a running back, so I say all receivers go to hell carrying the ball, running with the ball.
Doesn't matter with you, man.
Like I said,
got all that hate in your heart.
My overall draft average was a B+ in this draft. So, I'm just saying.
Yes, Michael. B+? Jonas Sanker out of Virginia.
Look, anybody that runs real fast. How about that, man? Whoever runs like a sub 4.3.
He gonna do more than that. This dude gonna knock your block off, and he gonna be able to stay with you.
Hey, guess what? We don't need another Keanu Neal with speed. Okay, I don't need you to spend more time on the IR because you're sitting there trying to get a highlight play. You want to do that? Go play Madden. Okay, you want to knock people out? Go play Madden.
Just tell him to eat his vegetables, eat his broccoli, eat his vegetables.
You know, ain't eat no vegetables in the egg.
Drink your milk. Keep your bones healthy.
See, y'all got to think about these draft teams right now. They're so early right now because these guys, these rankings are going to change. Like Jalen Walker is at number 51 right now.
Yeah,
at number 51 right now. So next week when I check it, like I said, I always write these down and make a copy of these right here and see where they was draft that ranking the first week and see how far they climb.
Yeah,
so that's how you know you're going to get these people or not. And this thing is pretty accurate with the ranking, so that's how I know what the guys get. But that draft, hey, that was a great trade, man.
Coach, you know what? Let me get to the Q&A because Coach killed my dreams, and just like he did it again. Will Johnson to the Chicago Bears killed my entire day. My whole day's ruined now.
He ain't gonna make it to 15, bro.
But I don't think we're gonna draft a quarterback. Listen, guys, I don't think we're gonna draft a quarterback early.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we draft. Even if he is there, I still don't think we take.
It's gonna be a D lineman.
Will Johnson different, man. If he's there and Jalen is not, you got to draft yourself a difference maker. They did it with Drake. You did it with Penix. You did it with Bijan.
I got some
difference maker. Oh my God!
I got
pad. What is that?
I got difference makers that didn't have the spotlight on them, like the Campbells and the Williams, the Michael Williams. I got guys that's game changers that just didn't have the spotlight on them.
Now,
I could
are they? Because again, remember what we was talking about? They said the Falcons need edge. I'm saying we need an attitude adjustment. Are those guys coming in with different attitudes? That's all I'm asking.
If you watch Jack Sawyer, it's like watching a young TJ Watt.
I understand that this dude is going to come in, and I understand that Georgia is a red state. I understand all that, okay? And I know how he's voting. As soon as we draft him, I know where he's voting, okay? I'm just saying, I don't trust no Ohio State pass rushers, man. You know, them Bosa boys, boy.
Oh, man.
Nah. But if he is what you say is, which he is a game wrecker. He is a game wrecker. As long as we don't take the other guy, because what we've been doing lately a lot, Blackberry, is we didn't take Micah. We took AK. Okay. See, we don't take the right. We don't take the guy. We take the other guy. So if you want to talk about what the standard is for Atlanta when in terms of drafting defensive, no. See, we don't take Patrick Surtain. We take AJ. We take the other guy, and AJ's done well. You know, is he Surtain? No.
Watt.
We didn't take TJ Watt. We took the other guy. So
we went way left.
Twinkle toes.
He wasn't even the wrong guy. He wasn't even the guy.
He wasn't even the guy.
We went way off the radar.
Right.
But I implore people to do this. I implore you to do this.
Yeah.
If a corner, especially if a corner is highlighted in this draft, like any other draft, to be a standout corner, he gonna go first, like Johnson, like Will Johnson. Go look at who the guy on the other side of the field was.
Watch the Senior Bowl also. It have to give you a lot of stuff too.
Go look at.
He's not going to play at the Senior Bowl. He said there's nothing. He can't up his stock anymore the way it is now. Yeah,
but
he is
go
what it is.
Look at. See, I haven't been doing this a long time. This scouting players from college and all that. I've only been doing it for a few years now. But I'm telling you, Go look at the other guy on the other side of the field. Go look at that number 2 corner. Because usually he's getting picked on a little bit more than the guys that everybody's highlighting. When I went and looked at Brian Branch, my brother from another mother, right here, Magnus, laughed at me on national streaming right here.
No, don't do that. No. You showed me the tapes. I want to see the tapes.
He laughed at me. And I said, Brian Branch is going to take away. He's going to take away the short field. I promise you. But Brian Branch is a premier.
Let me get you something to eat.
Defensive back in the league now.
I hate you.
So I'm telling you, go look. These guys like Kyle Kennard out of South Carolina, 6'5", 255. Great athleticism, very physical. You want intensity? I got intensity for you. That's what I look for. I look for what can translate to the NFL. I don't look for what everybody look at in numbers. What can translate to the NFL and can be extend out in the NFL? Guys like Jack Sawyer and Kyle Kennard, they gonna shine at this level.
Blackberry,
because they already can whoop a grown man ass. That's why.
Blackberry, you have a type. You like guys that like to throw their body. See, you know what you like. See, you remind me of guys like an ECW. If you like a wrestling reference, he like guys that like to throw themselves off of ladders and like into tables and stuff like that.
I like me some New Jack.
See, he like guys that are going to have like 3-year careers. Okay, but for them 3 years, boy,
you only need 3 years with them. That's all you need.
Look at that. You just throwing people away.
Coach,
ladies and gentlemen, don't have Blackberry run your team, man.
After you're 3 years away.
See, in the NFL, you get 3 years, hope you get a contract, so then you're fine. But you don't make it past that 3rd year, get that contract, you got problems.
How Bill Belichick was saving money in the wing.
Get rid of motherfucker.
Look at this. Look at it. Could have had Sean Springs in '97, but we took Michael Booker.
That's true.
Here we go.
97, I wouldn't even study no football in 97.
Let's get to the questions here. How often do coaches get traded?
Not often.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot. No. But when it does, it usually hits more than it misses.
It does.
Because for you to trade for a coach means that you pretty much already have everything in place.
And most of those teams that traded for a coach actually went on to have successful seasons too.
Right. Clay Melton, he said, like, if we have the same record, but the offense is scoring 30 points a game, but the defense is still a problem, do you let Zach take over to keep from losing him? Now, Zach can kick rocks, man. I think the way the NFL is, and with the pieces that we have in place, this team can score 30. You just have to be like an inept offensive coordinator, offensive mind, i.e. Dave Ragone, i.e. Arthur Smith.
So the last 2 games, so you can score 30 points. Easy.
Yeah. And funny you said that word, easy. With this team could easily score 30 points a game. Easily. And that's what, like I said, that's what Penix's not really knowing how NFL defenses work and game planning for him. So we'll see how that goes. Next question. Is Cleveland going to say goodbye to Deshaun Watson? Lord have mercy.
They can't do it this year.
This year they'll do it.
They actually could get out that contract because he was in. Remember that video that he took when he was with his girlfriend? They can void that contract because he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing in that booth. That's what they said. They can get out that contract. It's in the contract.
This be the year they do it. They'll figure out a way.
Listen, this is the thing. Next year, if they cut Deshaun, they can get a contract. They still gonna have a salary cap because it's in the records. You can't change the salary cap. They just ain't got to pay him no money, but they can't change that.
They're not going to be on the hook for like the $92 million, but it's still going to count as a salary cap cut though.
If you were to cut this man, you got $172 million dead cap.
Okay.
Magnus, feed that baby. Oh, y'all heard she hungry? Oh God! All right, next. That's why I'm finishing up, y'all, because I got to feed my kids. All right. What we got here? Troy Anderson cannot stay healthy, or is he injury prone? Y'all already know how I feel about him. I've been saying it for the past couple of shows.
I'm sorry. One more thing. Cleveland is $30 million in the hole.
Oof. Oh yeah. What's another $117 million?
Between friends.
How close can we get to 200?
Between friends.
Between friends.
I don't think nobody on the Cleveland team making less than $2 million.
Outside of like Myles Garrett. The corner they got. Not Newsome, the other dude. Is it Ward?
Ward is making $24 million, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they got some guys making money on there.
A lot of guys. David Njoku is making
Ward
over $11 million.
If they can trade Ward and Myles Garrett, that'll help them out a lot with that money.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Almost $40 million. They'll have $10 million then.
Yeah. One second, y'all. I want to go get this girl some cereal real quick. Y'all go ahead and get the next question.
Let me see
what's the next one, Coach.
What was the last one just at? Troy Anderson can't say
Troy Anderson, is he injury prone? That was the last one.
I gotta find it. Did you save him? Okay. Here you go. Do y'all think the Panthers cut Derrick Brown?
No, didn't they just go through that last year with Derrick Brown? They already extended his contract.
Was it this year they extended it? This past
that was
year?
last year. That was last year.
I don't know. Would y'all pick him up if he get cut? Will he be a person you go look at if Derrick Brown was to get cut?
I don't know if he's worth it or not.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Let me see if Carolina Derrick Brown.
Could he be
$18 million?
Oof, $18 million.
That's a lot of money. Yeah, they just redone here. Good Lord.
Yeah.
That man got 50 more years. His contract ain't over until 28. No.
Yeah, Derrick Brown stuck.
Nope.
They got him.
I'm good. Nope.
Keep him. You can keep. Damn, Taylor Mouton is making $31 million. What the hell is going on?
Jesus.
You know they could do that, Georgia Texas boy. They could give Troy Anderson an injury settlement.
Yeah,
they
that's
could.
possible.
But Coach,
don't he gotta
wait? Don't he gotta wait a year for another team can pick him up if they do that?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So he probably ain't gonna take it.
Well, shit, you can't stay healthy. My way go play with some Bulls.
Yeah, he probably just gonna tell them that y'all gonna have to cut me. I ain't taking that.
Bye. We ain't gonna lose no money on you.
Bye.
Well, they said Swag said we said to let Grady walk for $16 million. Ain't no way we gonna do that.
Why not?
To save 16 to save 16, you only gonna get hit for like 4.
You're only gonna get hit for 4.
That's
a
no-brainer right there.
To save 16.
Grady is supposed to be making $20 million this year. You cut him, you save $16 million on the books. I'm gonna jump on that like a
added to the fact that you can do the same thing for David Onyemata.
I did all that.
You can do the same thing for Caleb McGarry. Caleb McGarry, what he's gonna be making this year?
$16 million.
Ridiculous.
16 million.
Yep.
You cut Caleb, he only gonna have $2 million in dead money. You're gonna save $14 million.
Now we're talking. What's up? You can get almost to like $40 million.
I wouldn't trade. I won't trade Caleb. I keep Caleb. Caleb played well this year.
But you got to do something with that money, though.
Good. I don't. Can you restructure? Let me see.
And the thing is, like, and the thing with him is like, which can he be a blindside protector for Penix?
He can't be restructured.
No, he can't. No,
he only got 1 year left.
He was that for 3 games.
Yeah, with a left-hand quarterback, I thought it would be more of a problem. He was actually better when Penix came in there because the ball is.
Penix is getting the ball out. Penix is getting the ball out.
That's the point about. That's how some of these offensive linemen look so good because you got a quarterback that can get the ball out fast, and Penix can get the ball out fast. So you're not going to cripple Caleb having him over there. So I wouldn't let Caleb go. I let him work out this last year because this only is the last year.
This is last year. The thing about my only thing with Penix is like just like what he said in the beginning of this year. He said guys are running open. He said guys are running open.
That's wrong. I talked about it already.
If we cut Grady and Dio and restructure, extend Bates and Lindstrom, we could free up $40 million.
Exactly.
The cap can be manipulated. Look what they did in New Orleans. It can be manipulated. Like teams can do this, and they have been doing this. Do you see? Okay, so we got some questions again. We got 2 more questions that's coming. They're coming in like real quick right now. But yeah, the cap can be manipulated.
Much easy.
So,
I done it. I could do it.
Right. So here we go. Do you see? Do we get right tackle to secure Penix blindside, or do we sign Grady back?
Huh? Hold on,
like Grady's not a free agent.
How's that Grady in the right side?
Why you associate them two things together?
That's what I'm confused. Just lost
right.
Right. But no, we're not. I think McGarry would be fine. He showed that he can do that. He can do the job because he didn't give any sacks on that side of the Penix.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe that was just his way of getting 2 questions in there without.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah. No, you can't restructure AJ. He just got the damn contract.
You can restructure Lindstrom and you can restructure Jesse. You can extend Jesse. You can extend Jesse and you can like restructure. You have flexibility with that. Like teams do this again. They do this all the time. They do this all the time.
You want to extend Jesse?
Yeah.
Why not?
Then you don't want to get you don't want to get your players talking about if they trying to get everybody less money next year. You don't want them to get to talking like that because then they might start. You might get somebody demanding to get out of here. Then
you know what the funny thing is, Blackberry. If they want to leave, let them leave because we've been doing the same thing. We've been showing loyalty to these people, and it's gotten us nothing but almost a decade of ineptitude and no playoff appearances. So if you don't want to be part of the solution, then you're part of the problem.
I get that, but it could be a domino effect in the future with other players that end up here. You don't. You got. See, the thing is with New England, they had won a couple championships by the time Bill Belichick started doing that up there. With all the well, we just gonna let you go. You don't want to restructure, we'll let you walk. People still gotta want to come here. If it gets around the league that. They ain't gonna try to pay you. They're gonna try to restructure your contract the second year or the third year. I ain't going there then. I won't get paid, or I want to win, or both.
You can't restructure Grady because he only got 1 year left on his deal.
Yeah,
you got to have multiple years to be restructured, guys.
But again, guys, we have to understand something. What is the definition of insanity? Because we've been doing it since 16, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different response. Let me tell you something, man. Arthur Blank getting old. He is old. Okay? He's tired of this. He's tired of putting all this money into this team and getting the facilities and everything. And only thing that's been showing up in January or whatever is the national championship game. He even won a championship in soccer. But that one thing that he can never get over is that 2016 loss. And he can never get that team back, or at least to the playoffs. You can't even get to the tournament, man.
But that defense was first and second year players mostly.
Yeah, mostly first year.
But look, where are we at now? Where are we at now? We have done absolutely nothing. We had a carousel of coaches coming here, and it's been 7-10, 7-10, and finally we got to 8. And when we finally got to 8, they want the guy gone because the fans are tired too. So what exactly, as an executive, would you tell the fan base to kind of get them to want to buy? Because this was all about the bottom line. So what would you tell the fan base right now that can reassure them that I understand that you guys are tired? How are you gonna fix this? How do you fix it?
I tell them we got you, Michael Penix Jr.
Okay.
I tell them we got you, Drake London. We got you, Bijan Robinson. We got you, AJ Terrell. AJ Terrell is here. We didn't get him for you, but he's here.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you that. I say we've been able to retain a AJ Terrell. We was able to go get a Jesse Bates being in cap or coming out of Cap Hill. We was able to acquire Caden Ellis and David Onyemata coming out of Cap Hill. I would tell them we brought people here that have contributed to this team to having some success, that have played well with this team. This is not a personnel issue. This is not a personnel issue. I would tell this team, if I was Arthur Blank, these fans, if I'm being real, and I've been talking about this on my channel, if I'm Arthur Blank, I say this is not a personnel issue. This is a me issue. I'm sorry, fan base. I have not put the right staff in here to get the job done. I'm hoping that's done changed. This is not a personnel issue. You got to look at the personnel and say, damn, these guys, you can plug them into multiple schemes and they can do some work. So it ain't the personnel. It's the staff. If I'm off the blank, I take some accountability with my fan base. Say, you know what? I'm going to do better. Fuck the we shit. Get that we out your conversation, off the blank. Fuck the we shit. Say, I'm going to do better. Getting the right staff in here. That's how I look at it.
But what is the right staff? How do you know what the right staff going to be?
You got to wait and see.
So how is that a Arthur Blank situation?
Because the proof is in the pudding. He ain't had the right staffs.
Okay, but like I say, you don't know the right staff until it happens. You can't predict the future.
No.
He's trusting in what these guys are saying. So he's trusting in what these guys are saying. So,
but that's the thing, you got to look at what's the common denominator with most of these hires? It's the inexperience at doing that job at that level. Raheem Morris he's not inexperienced at being a head coach, but he hired two guys to be coordinators that's inexperienced at this level at calling plays.
Friends.
Opportunists.
Stop hiring friends and hire the right people for the job.
Yeah.
Well,
thank you. And
he brought what's called
Dan Quinn went and got Cliff Kingsbury, right? He saw what they drafted at too. And he went and got Cliff Kingsbury. That's the best guy for the job, knowing who you got at quarterback.
He went and brought in a coach that real good with college players that run the ball around. That's what he did.
Now, here's the thing with this coach, and I hear what you said with that. Now, you see what they did. They had Mike Sanistrell as their CB1, right? Mm-hmm. That's not him. They saw what was the issue with, and they went and got Law and Order SVU from New Orleans. You know him. Mr. I like to fight Mike Evans.
Mr. Snatch and Grab.
Mr. Lattimore, okay? They went and got him. And Mike Sanistrell is now playing out of his mind at DB2. Maybe that's what he is. Even though he might have been drafted in the first round or second round, they drafted Sanistrell.
Pretty high.
Yeah. So maybe that's what he is. But this frees up everything else, with what you can do collectively as a defense. The only thing is, I don't think it's even an edge issue. Mike Hughes, we got everything that we squeezed everything, out of Mike Hughes that we could.
Oh, yeah. You're definitely right about that. Yeah.
We got everything out of Mike Hughes as we could, and he played out of his mind. Thank you, Jerry Gray, for doing that. Now, we've been looking for a long time. Fabian Moreau. Raymond Felton. How far do I have to go before we have to talk about somebody outside of AJ Terrell? How far? Oh, what's the name of the other guy? Mr. Walking PI? What was dude from he played with us in the Super Bowl. The one that ran the pick back. The interception back.
What's that boy name? I know you're talking about.
Oh, Robert Alford.
Robert Alford, yes.
Hands.
So we've had yes. The walking Robert Alford. Thank you, Dre Murphy. Thank you, Coach. We've had, Desmond Trufant was okay. Okay, Desmond Trufant was okay. But what I'm saying is he was our DB1. So let's think about all the DB1s that we had. Who has been their running mate?
You had True and you had Alfred together.
Asante Samuel had Dante
Robinson.
He hit Dante Robinson.
But where did they go?
Dante Robinson kept knocking himself out every time.
Yeah. But they didn't go nowhere though.
You know what the funny thing is? I wish Asante Samuel was about 2 inches taller because he would have picked that ball. Did he play with us?
He had a bum shoulder.
Yeah.
Jasmine had a bum shoulder.
But here we go. Another one. Jason Webster is another one. Like, so where are we gonna get that? Look, you don't have to have 2 lockdown, but I wish that we took Tariq Woolen, but he ended up in Seattle. You know, like I wish we could have took a Jalen Johnson, but he ended up in Chicago.
That's
like
another one.
Another Casey Hayward. He was okay, but he just got hurt. But that's the knock.
Oh man.
But that old ass is making money. There we go again. Okay. But here's the thing: like Casey Hayward is the same thing like Mike Hughes, a good DB2. We got everything we caught of him, but he got hurt. I think even Ramsey's trying to talk his way out of Miami. I don't know about that. Okay. I don't know about Jalen Ramsey. But what I do know is like a guy
everybody trying to talk their way out of Miami right now.
Look, he looked like Mike McDaniels lost that team. Mike McDaniels lost that team, man. Your top guys, Tyreek Hill and Jalen Ramsey, want to be out. The only thing about Jalen Ramsey came out and said that Raheem Morris is the best coach.
Hey, we almost seen a grown man cry in an interview. Talking about leaving a football team. I've never seen Tyreek Hill look that damn emotional and unsure about answering a question.
He said, "I'm tired, boss." He tired.
I'm tired, boss.
He said,
because you see what happens when you're in a relationship and you think the grass is green on the other side, but that girl that you went out with ended up being a bird. There it is, right there. He thought Tua. He thought Tua was the best quarterback in the NFL, and you see your ex with lesser talent keep going and won a championship without you.
Right.
Hey.
All yours is doing is spending that money
that you ain't got.
and the thing is, like, he got arrested for it too. You know, remember he got thrown out of his car like on his way to the game. Like, he got to get out of Miami, man. But again, and that's the only reason why I looked at the mock and I was like, man, like if that was to happen, like I wouldn't mind. There's a lot of players there, but I wouldn't mind having a guy like that, like a plug and play guy, for like the next 5 to 6 years, opposite of AJ Terrell. And then you don't necessarily have to be on the hook for AJ when it's time for him, you know, because we talk about like that second contract. But
what if the best defense is just a dynamic offense, and you give Michael Penix Tyreek Hill?
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, I'm talking about a guy on a rookie deal.
40 points a game.
Listen, let me tell you something, man.
We don't
live that nightmare. We lived through that nightmare with ice.
Yeah, we already did that. No,
you gonna score 40 a game?
Hell no.
Yeah, but we'll give up 60. We'll give up 60.
I'm 41.
Right. We already did that.
Now we'll score 41 because Cool missed the kick. The other king make all their kicks.
Oh my God. Oh wait, you talking about Big Face? You talking about Big Face?
We already did that.
That's what I'm saying.
We know what we didn't have.
Talk about Big Face.
We ain't have a Jesse Bates. We didn't have an AJ Terrell.
Right.
When we were putting up them 40 points, we ain't had them caliber secondary group guys.
Wait. But here's the thing, though. Like, here's the thing. Like, what you can do with this? Because now you said you have a Jesse Bates, right? You have an AJ Terrell. I know. You have a Jesse Bates. You have an AJ Terrell. You had a Will Johnson, right? But here's the thing, though. Right next to it, now you got Clark Phillips at the nickel, or you can have Isaiah Oliver.
Here come the other troublemaker.
I don't know why he coming on. We getting ready to leave. Look at this fool.
This guy. Who is this guy?
He must be sick or something. You sick, man?
I don't know. He dressed up like he coming from a laboratory.
Mm.
Look at that. See? Look at that. You ain't even got your mic on, man.
We can't hear you,
You're gone.
His mic ain't on.
You come in with your mic on, man. You ain't gonna come in prepared.
See, you son of a bitch. You went and called somebody to put the roots over and make me miss the show.
Huh?
What?
He
Maybe
had
you need to get off that ship.
Talking to
You need to
man.
get off. Maybe you
Somebody
should
gave
have been
some.
on the Amistad. Get off
Hey,
of the
he-
Amistad next time and get sure you here.
He was doing a Night Rider thing last night.
No, the hell I wouldn't. I woke up early as hell, man. Started drinking.
Huh?
Woke up early,
What?
started drinking, and missed the damn shit.
Oh, what?
But on it was-
Oh my God.
Mhm.
So as y'all know, Nyght Ryder was at the inauguration. Nyght Ryder was at the inauguration.
Fuck that,
And,
fuck that
he was
damn
right
rock.
behind
You
Trump
done
giving the
lost your
executive
damn
orders.
mind. You crazy.
Him and Maggie was there.
No, the hell
I
you
know
wasn't.
y'all was. I saw you, Nyght Ryder.
No, the hell you didn't. That boy was out of control.
You had to have
And I saw you at that.
What's that, Coach?
And I saw you.
You had to have a ticket to get into the inauguration. It was inside.
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't go.
And I saw Nyght Ryder. I saw you in Thailand too. I
Whoa.
saw you
Oh,
on
the
those
hell you-
Instagram,
the hell you
Instagram
damn
reels.
nigga.
You was
Them
in
motherfuckers
Thailand.
They are
Yeah,
way
you
too
know-
aggressive. No.
What the hell's in Thailand?
I would have had.
I tell you, I was in Thailand.
Heisman Trophy they had. Oh no. Gotta do the Heisman.
Hold on, let me get to this last question because Dre Murphy was asking it, man. Here we go. Do y'all see Jeff Over bringing back Isaiah Oliver?
No.
Damn, that was quick.
we need to do better than D Offer because D Offer was getting picked on at that
He had a few bad games. He had a few bad games.
You can't be on no highlight reel. He was on teach tape of what not to do when the ball's in the air against the Vikings, man. Like
Was that
Blackberry,
good?
you can't have 95 targets, man. You can't,
You gotta talk. You gotta throw on somebody. Mike Hughes proving that Mike Hughes was like a 1A, 1B corner last year. I mean this year.
Right.
Or you don't really want to test Jesse Bates or Justin Simmons, regardless how everybody say Justin Simmons was playing. You're gonna test them.
Yeah.
So you gotta throw somebody away.
Well, apparently somebody was open a lot. 95 targets. Where you, Mr. Phillips? Free Mr. Clark.
Okay.
Free Mr. Clark.
I know targets. How many targets was connected though?
Don't do that, Coach.
I'm just curious.
That's a
we
legit
all saw the tape.
No.
That's a legit question. I'm just curious. I don't know.
Do that, Coach.
I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm just curious how many. I'm gonna look it up. I don't know. That is a good point. He had 95 targets. That's a lot of targets. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a lot of targets, man.
That's a lot of targets. I'm just curious what the percentage that was caught on him or whatever sort of time. He made a lot of good plays too this year too.
Out of them 95 targets, though, Madness, what number are you comfortable with on the actual receptions?
Okay, this reminds me. This reminds me of like of all the tackles that you made. How many did you miss? You know what I mean? It's kind of like the same thing. Like if you had 140 tackles, could you have had 170 if you would have broke down better and like in that kind of function? So if you had 95 targets, I would want you to at least have maybe 60.
So gave up no more than 60%.
Right. Because you're a slot, so you pretty much like what's demanded of you is a little bit more than a boundary corner. Because you because you got the boundary to your advantage. But as a slot, is more
playing in space more than anybody else.
Look, and a lot of times, like your 1A, your 1A receiver, your X is sliding into the slot because of that situation. So you may be going against a Justin Jefferson, you know, or Terry McLaurin or something like that in the slot. So I understand that. But 95 targets is a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
That's a lot, man.
So
that means that they're.
If I turn on the tape and I see that the Falcons' two outside corners is taking away the sideline, I got to go somewhere.
You got to go somewhere.
Yeah,
that's true. Well, guess what? Because the year before they went somewhere and they picked on Richie and they wanted Richie gone.
That's true. That's a good point. That's a good point.
You see what I'm saying? Like they picked on Richie, so they did go somewhere. Offer allows 76%.
Out of 95.
Ooh. Thank you, Clay. Appreciate that, Clay. 76 receptions
out of 95.
on 95 targets. That's a lot.
You know what? Though actually, it's not. It's actually not because you throwing slants you connect. Slant. If you playing the slot, if you throw the slant, as long as he's making the tackle, the guy's not scoring again a lot of yards after that. That's average for a slot corner.
That's too much, Coach.
Coach,
there's a lot of targets toward him. However, if the guy's not scoring touchdown on him, you know what I'm saying? Because if you play in that slot position and if somebody gonna run a slant on you, those are connected most of the time anyway. That means those guys who play in that front line ain't got their hands up or something.
Well, if you play your hands up, if your hands too short,
that's the problem.
But if you play defense, what do you know on defense that's almost like it's second nature once you done learned, once your coach teach you this. If you play defense, anybody inside is considered help.
Mm-hmm.
So if a slot corner is getting targeted 95 times, and like Coach just said, well, if he's getting targeted on slants a lot, that means linebackers
ain't doing their job. Bingo.
Linebackers ain't doing their job.
Exactly.
Which proves my point. Going back to the draft, you got to get your Mike. Somebody that could play in space, that could take away that first window. Because we're talking about windows here. If D Alford looks like what Lab S said, if you watch video of Alford, he looks lost. Which means that is D Alford, is he flat-footed? Is he getting caught being flat-footed? Because you got to be on your toes, for the option route.
I don't like no flat-footed players. You will not be on no football team if I'm coaching.
Yeah.
Nope. Won't be here with me. If you flat-footed all the time, bye. I don't give a damn how big he is. I don't care.
So here's the thing. If you truly want to teach tape on how to be a great slot corner, look at Mike Hilton from the Bengals, who just happened to be a free agent coming up too.
That's a good example. Yes,
Mike Hilton is a really good slot corner, like for the Bengals. Very, very good.
Look at Brian Branch.
I'm just
when he's help.
I like how he tried to,
I heard him.
He's trying to piss me off. That's what he's trying to do.
He tried to circle the wagons.
So this is what you can do. But who reminds me of Brian Branch a lot though? And I turned the page on it. So you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Blackberry. I apologize. Malachi Starks reminds me a lot of Brian Branch. And if he is there, and if you don't want to get that, because me and Jerome 69 was talking about it. There's a corner out of Iowa State where you got Siobhan Ravel, that plays pretty much the same way. He's not a Will Johnson. He's not a name, but he plays just as good as those guys. And these dudes coming out are giants. 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", and can run. And can play press. What you can do is that you can get a Malachi Starks and you could plug and play. And let Justin and Jesse, because Justin probably want to come back on a 1-year deal, let them get communication with each other within this defense. And you can play quarters if you choose to. And let Malachi be your rover. You can play him anywhere. He could be that piece that Detroit uses for him. And you can put him anywhere. You could blitz him. You could have him guard the corner. Like he did everything in Georgia. If he's there.
Everything, yep.
So Malachi is that guy. And he did, and the thing is, like, if you're concerned with what he did against top tier talent, look his tape up. He ain't afraid. Just like Clark wasn't. Clark ain't afraid either.
I got a question.
So if you want that,
go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead. We're talking about the draft again.
Yes, here we go.
Who is that guy in this draft right now? This coming up draft. That is not that can't miss guy. You have to have him now.
I know the answer to that question.
That you're willing.
Hold on. Nobody.
Hold on. That you're willing to trade up.
Just one guy
to get.
Nobody.
Who is that?
Wait, this
It's only one guy.
Who is that?
Travis Hunter. He's the only one.
Ooh, my Lord.
Travis Hunter.
Wait. Hold on. Whoa. Back up.
Let me respond to this. I'm going to respond to this.
Wait, you talk about for our team, though. We talk about for our team.
I Blackberry. Let me tell you something.
I wouldn't know.
Hold on. Let me say something. If the Falcons, I wouldn't be mad at that. I'm telling you something. I actually sat back and watched this guy. I went back to a lot of his tape. Travis Hunter is a nasty. That dude is a bad
He is disgusting,
man.
Bro. He is disgusting.
On both sides of the ball. I don't know if the Falcons want to play both sides.
Yeah.
This kid
both
is
sides.
a bad dude. I'm like, damn. I don't have in my draft looking at him, but if they were to do that, I wouldn't be disappointed in it. I wouldn't.
It ain't gonna happen.
You getting a playmaker.
Hold on now. You could do that.
With what?
Let me tell you how you can do it. I got a reason. I say how you do it. Now, New York eat a lot of stuff, but Travis gonna probably go number 2 to Cleveland. I don't know why the hell. However, I would give up my 15. Kyle Pitts.
I ain't taking that.
You need more.
You need more. You need more. You need more.
15. Kyle Pitts and Tyler Algier. You can get that number 2. You can get it.
Coach, I'll tell you right now.
Watch this.
Yes.
Coach finna do it. You finna do it.
You know, I
Coach, see, think about coaches. Coach is trying.
Because one thing about Coach gonna say some shit. And
the thing is, like, Coach is trying to get Terry Fontenot fired. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get him up out of here.
Coach
need to be in that damn front office.
Hey, for the people in the chat
he's trying to put in a job application right now.
Y'all know Cleveland got about 30 picks this year.
See, you throw Kirk Cousins in there too.
Yeah, they got a lot of picks.
For everybody in the chat saying Travis Hunter is light in the ass or skinny, Antonio Brown is not a big guy. And he was the best receiver in football when he was actually good.
But Antonio Brown wasn't required to hit anybody.
Travis Hunter ain't going – I'm not drafting him to play defense.
Have you seen our defense, though? He has to play DB. He got to play DB.
Yeah, I mean, he don't
– Because of our team, the way our team is constructed, he has to.
But you ain't – I would use him. I'm not going to lie. Yes. Would I use him on defense? Maybe a owner might say, fuck no. A owner might say, I'm not finna do that. You ain't.
But do you guys want that level of, like, I can play both ways type of stuff, and you want all that drama to come along with it?
Who cares if it results in winning?
Man.
It's not going to result in winning. It's not going to translate to winning. It is not.
Let me show you how you do
what
this.
Exactly do? Okay, question for the panel. What exactly is always on the board that we need? And I kept saying it. This is the 4th time that I'm saying it.
Guess what?
Edge. Does Travis Hunter equal edge and attitude adjustment? Is he him?
Check it out, y'all. Look, I just did another one. Okay, we want that number 2 pick, right? So I trade the 15. Hold on. I trade the 15.
Oh my God.
Next year 3rd.
Look what y'all started.
And next year, Kirk Cousins.
Cleveland
took that.
Coach. What,
Cleveland took that in the mock draft?
Because Cleveland don't know what they're doing. That's why Cleveland don't know what they're doing. That's why they're always playing for 4th.
Hey, Magna, what do I always tell you?
Cleveland's going to Cleveland.
Now,
going to Cleveland.
This is how you get them. Now, this is how you get them now. So I'm going to trade that 2, right? I don't want that 2. That was just a part of this draft. Get rid of Kirk Cousins. See, I was smart.
We know.
I want their 5th.
We know.
I want their 36th. Jacksonville number 3. Right? They want to be the first trade. I don't know where they're at, but they're number 5. I want their number 88th. This is all for the 2nd round pick. Dude, I'm gonna get rich. I want that 105.
Oh, we about to get fired.
Coach about to rob them out their socks. I'm telling you.
He ain't gonna rob nobody this time. We're gonna be on Medicaid. We're gonna be in the Medicaid office.
Listen now.
I'm telling you.
This is what I want. I'm gonna give up that number 2, right, to go get number 5. I get the 5, the 36, the 88, the 105, and that 182.
Coach. But the question, what you said, Coach, right?
They said yes.
But you said, is there a guy in this draft? You said, is there a guy in this draft?
Not that early.
That is, you're saying generational. Yes.
I hear what you're saying.
I know. Like, is there somebody in this draft that's him?
Mag is in trouble, y'all. Look at it. He can step over the sofa, man.
But like I said, that's what I would have done. I'm at number 5 right now, and I got 8 picks. Just for that number 15, trading Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins would get you some picks.
Hey, Mac has got to duck down when he walk his 6, man.
He can't get a tall ride because his leg too long for the damn ride.
My boy can't even ride him back, man. He too tall.
Right, his legs all the way down here.
Boy, look. He's not talking about me, man. The feet still touching the platform.
But no, man. So,
he said, I got a Matt Bryant jersey. What?
That look like Jackson.
Hey, man, but they getting on you, boy. They say you too tall to get a sit flag, boy.
Said they finally deported back. I got my $750.
Hey, I got a question for you. Okay, so just imagine if that did work out. Now you're at number 5. Who do you take? Will Johnson to take Malachi Starks?
Man, give me Malachi, man.
Come on, man. Just don't think. That's a lot of thinking.
Don't think up.
They both available.
What? But why are we at? Why am I at 5?
Because I traded at number 2 to go back to 5 and picked up all those draft choices.
All right.
Somebody put me card off the
We got Will Johnson. You got Malachi Starks. Being the fact that I got. Yeah, you got a lot of options though. But me personally, the most I would go up to is probably 10, and that's to get Walker.
I ain't trading no more.
No. I'm saying like if I was at 15, the most I would go up is probably go up to 10 to get Walker. Like I like him a lot.
So I can eat these people alive, man. This draft thing is so fun. It never happened that way, but it's fun to do it.
It is fun.
It
is fun.
Oh, that's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, but when your job is on the line, it ain't fun.
Right.
Like when you're actually doing it for real, like it ain't fun.
Right.
He said, Swag said, Coach, you can't trade no more. Commissioner told you to stop.
Hey, man. Because I can get that 9 and 40 too if I want it, but I ain't going to do all that for New Orleans. I don't like that.
You know what? I'm gonna put an end to it there because we've been on almost 3 hours, man. So
y'all been on 3 hours. I've been on probably about 20 minutes.
Well, Nyght Ryder's gonna have his own podcast starting.
Oh, wake me up before you go.
Damn.
No, sir.
All right.
No, sir.
So go on ahead, Nyght Ryder. Go ahead and say goodbyes, brother.
I mean, shit. I didn't even get a chance to say hello, so shit. But I'm glad I did get a chance to make it on here for about 20 minutes, y'all. So y'all can follow me on all social media platforms at Nyght Ryder 229 on Twitter and on Instagram at Nyght Ryder FDU on what's it, Snapchat? Yeah, all that. But hey, man, look, Atlanta lost a legend this weekend. They lost this on Friday.
Oh yeah, DJ Unk, baby.
DJ Unk, boy, man.
Rest
look,
in peace, bro.
That was my motherfucking dog, boy. That was
my nigga right there, bro.
That shit hurt me, man. Shit. But look, we gonna continue to damn walk it out for my damn boy. When I get that red and black event, they better play every goddamn DJ Unk record of the year because I'm damn showing up and I'm showing out. This right here for you, Unk. Rest in peace, my brother.
There you go, man. Go ahead, Ant.
Hey, I'm glad y'all came out to support us as always. Y'all stay tuned. We always got content coming out throughout the week. And hey, don't be surprised if the Chiefs can't cheat. If the Chiefs cannot cheat to get to the Super Bowl.
They don't cheat. Buffalo. They don't cheat.
If they can't cheat, it'll be a defeat.
I don't think they be cheating.
All right. So Coach doesn't believe in the fix is in. Coach don't believe the fix is in. So Coach, who you got winning today, man?
I got Buffalo feeling.
Washington.
I'll tell you my pick.
Washington playing the Chiefs.
Oh my God.
You got Washington. I got Buffalo. You got Washington. Washington who, Coach? Washington, Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
Give me Philly and Buffalo.
Philly, Buffalo. Can you see those boys in New Athens getting the Super Bowl?
New Athens,
that'll kill people in Georgia.
Pennsylvania. That's what they call it.
But they need a new quarterback.
ATL said the zebras love Kermit.
Hey, my homeboy do look like got that Kermit feed, bro.
He sound like Kermit too. Oh, you know what's about the refs. Oh, I like Kermit.
Yeah. I'm back at what he did.
Like, or you know, about the way the refs. That's what he sounds like. And he does the Kermit thing, like You know, Kermit good for that, man.
Damn.
It's like we're live here with the Muppet Games. Go ahead.
Hey, but no, hey, I think this is why I said this. Remember what happened to the last team that tried to 3-peat?
Who's that? Who was the last one that did the 3-peat?
That tried the 3-peat.
Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas
Cowboys.
Dallas did Dallas do it or they
lost in the NFC Championship game. They lost to San Francisco.
Then they won the following year after that.
Yep.
Oh, with the other boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That was the year Prime left Atlanta and went to San Fran. And got a
Right.
Super Bowl. That was 94.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, Blackbird, who you got, brother? Who's your picks before we roll out of here, man?
Chiefs, Philadelphia.
See, y'all want New Athens. Y'all want them boys from New Athens to
I think Jaden Daniels gonna do it.
Wake Terry ass up, man. You got some dogs up there.
Listen, I don't want Dan Quinn to win the Super Bowl, but
he can do it though.
He
got a great chance.
Yeah, it can be done.
He has a great chance. Philly is not unbeatable, and Kansas City looks like they're beatable.
Yeah,
which shows me I'm going where everybody wants to see. Josh Allen and Jaden Daniels. Okay? Buffalo versus the Washington Commanders in the Super Bowl.
Them 5.
I'm still gonna take Buffalo. But this is my thing, man. I done got to pee. Y'all know how much I used to hate Dan. I'm actually glad he's doing good.
I ain't mad.
I just hate the fact
I ain't mad at him.
I just hate the fact that we, the Atlanta Falcons, we had to be the sacrificial lamb for him to damn be good. Why do we always got to be the fucking sacrificial lamb for shit?
Y'all do know this is his first year in Washington.
But here's my thing though. You see what you know with Nyght Ryder? You're coming in here with your hot takes and all that when it's too freaking late. Next time, wake up. You're gone. Now for everybody else. Okay?
I'm back, motherfucker. You can't get rid of me that goddamn easy.
Motherfucker.
It is not that easy.
You motherfucker.
All right, y'all.
We've
been here for 3 hours, man. Appreciate y'all coming out, chilling with us and whatnot. Let's see if we can sit there and do this again. Maybe, maybe not. But today was the best day of your life. But to us, it was just Sunday. And of course, I gotta go downstairs and see if Ms Maggie. Did any of y'all know about this Aaliyah doll that came out?
Hell no.
It's like an Aaliyah.
It's sold out already.
It's sold out.
Man.
She left. She left in the beginning of the show. She just now getting back. She out there tearing up Target with their DEI rollbacks and whatnot. She wasn't shopping there anyway.
I don't shop at that bullshit in a damn way.
That Aaliyah doll sold out in like 45 minutes.
She tried to find it, and she's just now coming back, and she's pissed. If y'all ain't hear her in my mic, she was upset. So I gotta go calm her down.
She should have asked me before she left.
Yeah, make that baby some grits.
She should have asked me about that dog before she left.
Why, you had it, Coach?
No, I could have told her there wasn't no more in the stores.
Oh my! You know what, guys? Lady, y'all.